Is it his song?
Yeah.
It's his song?
He has a single out or coming out. I don't know. It's like a 911. I have an emergency. Like
James,
a summer.
you are the emergency. Don't tell people call 911. Now they know how to. That's a crazy song for him. Okay, well.
Her name is Trish. She's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks. She's just Trish.
Hello and welcome to the Just Trish podcast. It's Tuesday. Woo, woo, woo. You know what they say, 2 for Tuesdays. We're going to tacos tonight.
2, 4, 6.
I think you can do that accent. The 2 for 6. We need to bring 2 for 6 back.
They should. That's your next commercial. 2 for 6.
I'm gagged. I also gagged on your shirt. Did you have that on the old morning?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I originally had a Olivia Rodrigo shirt on, but then
Oh.
I figured a Trisha shirt would be better representation of our branding as a duo, if you will.
We are a duo.
Yes.
Yeah, we had our first interview together today, which was very exciting. The Harry Daniels podcast out next Sunday.
Yeah, big.
I love he's putting it out on a
platform for us.
Sunday.
The Lord's Day. What better day, you know?
I guess there's probably not a lot of podcasts that come out on that day.
Yeah.
But are people driving anywhere to listen? I don't know.
People are at home cleaning. I mean, talking about myself. I always
Yeah.
need something to listen to on a Sunday.
On the way to church.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a perfect podcast.
They were doing screen times. Do you have screen time on your phone? Mine didn't have me clocking in ever, right? Because like I guess I have to set it up or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Usually, is it Sunday? Like it pops up.
Yeah.
Your
Oh, you know?
notification.
Mine doesn't. And I
Yeah.
even had them both look. Because I was like, I don't know how to do this. And so yours is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what yours is?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, it depends. It changes.
Like average, do you think?
Maybe 6 hours.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's good. Theirs was, what, 9 hours?
Yeah. Harry's was almost 10. Mine's just over 9.
Yeah, to me, I didn't think that was a lot. I feel like, I don't know how long, but I feel like I'm on my phone at least an hour a day. Like, every hour on the day.
Yeah.
I'm always checking it. So in my head, I'm on my phone 24 hours because I'm always checking it. So I thought that was low, actually, but mine wasn't.
Yeah, yours
clocked.
will be high. I think when you were on tour, mine was like 8 to 9 hours.
Yeah. Oh, you always
more
have your
time.
Because I was
Yeah.
following my wife most
Yeah.
of the time online.
The TikTok lives. Yes.
I was doing that a lot. Yeah, I feel like I'd probably have the most screen time, but it wasn't clocking, as Justin Bieber would said. But I tried to turn it on. Hopefully, I'll know by next Sunday if I'm also chronically online. You guys, we just did a podcast, so I don't know. I'm already feeling it. I've had this wig on since 7 a.m. because we had to get there early and drive back and forth. Drive time was like about 2
Yeah.
hours. So the wig was on at like 7 a.m. this morning, which means I was up at like 6 a.m. this morning. So I don't know how this podcast is, but I feel good. I had a little moon bath on Friday. I feel very cleansed, so I feel good, but
I came
almost too
prepared with
cleansed.
sugar, too. I was like, let me give her a donut and get a little sugar rush.
I do feel I'm gonna need a little
Otherwise-
sugar rush. I had
yeah.
no water. Now I have the water. I had no water, nothing in me actually. I did stop for a little chicken nugget on the way, but it was I needed it because I was like a little delirious.
Yeah,
but in
yeah.
a good way. I feel like I cleansed myself so much over the weekend that like I'm too pure. There's no thought in my head. There's no worldly thought in my head, which is like such a you meditate?
No, I probably should, though.
You should try it.
I probably should. There's a
It's-
lot in my head.
Yeah, it's the craziest feeling to have nothing in your head. Like, truly. Like, it's actually amazing. Like, I feel like my brains would float out if I didn't have this wig on. Like, it just feels like light. Like, yeah, there's nothing in my mind.
No one threw tomatoes at you this time?
I didn't do it on TikTok Live. Maybe that was the... No tomatoes thrown. And no tomatoes will be thrown. You guys, I have to announce my memoir, Crying on the Kitchen Floor. Pre-order now. Signed and available. See you on the book tour. The book tour is happening for sure. People have pointed out on TikTok that, and I didn't even know this, the signed copy is available on Barnes & Noble for the same price as an unsigned. Why would someone get an unsigned? I guess they don't care about the signature.
But if you can, why not just... Right?
Yeah, I'm signing all of them. I don't know if you noticed, there's limited quantity, a lot, but a limited quantity. And they pre-ordered these, and that's why I kind of paused my headshots because it's going to take me probably a month to
No, but
sign
it
all
is,
those.
it is very limited because a lot of them are going for the tour. So some people are going to buy them on the tour. But
Yes.
to get them online,
You can get them online for the same price. That's
you
a great
have to get
deal.
them as soon as possible.
Check it out. Good stuff. Oscar, that vlog up.
Thanks for checking in, Mama.
You're welcome.
It'll be up this week. I'm waiting until I officially move so I don't dox my current apartment for the last few days I'm
They
there.
come to help you move.
That's the next people, the people that move in.
Yeah, the next people can deal with it, but yeah. So this week for sure.
Are you showing yourself like physically moving stuff out?
No, I do give like apartment tour though before I leave.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you want the house?
It is
tour?
giving that. Mhm.
Of your old apartment.
Yeah, as my farewell.
Was it furnished when you did the tour or unfurnished?
It's still furnished right at this current moment, so yeah.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
I actually have never seen. I've seen the outside, never seen inside.
I know.
That's exciting.
So it's my farewell tour to my apartment of 5 years. Which is great.
I was very excited. I was showing your Instagram story, obviously to Moses. I was showing it to my dad. I was showing it to everybody. I was like, look, it's so beautiful. Oh my God. I was like, I'm like low-key jelly because I always look, this is so California, like luxury problems, but like, love our pool, love it so much. But I was like, why is our pool dark and everyone's is so blue and sparkly? Like, I never could understand why. Ours are like painted dark blue or something, our tiles.
It's just the color of the stucco inside.
It's the tile. So yours must be painted what? His are white?
Lighter blue. There's different colors.
Ours
There's
looks like
because usually they do. It's called midnight. It's like a really dark.
it's a little scary, right? It's a little scary. I didn't notice it until I would see like a pool like yours, and I was just like, wait, why is everyone has a sparkly blue and ours is like a little spooky, a little. I mean, I love it, but a little scary. It's just dark. It's just dark. So it's just like, anyways, love our pool. Grateful for a pool, of course, but yours was very pretty and sparkly, and it just was giving. It was giving everything. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I want to see. Are you having a housewarming?
I probably should once things are warmed up. Although I was thinking about it too. I was like, friends literally consist of like you guys. So
And Jimmy, it's gonna be a little.
yeah, it'll be a work thing.
That'd be fun.
I was thinking about that too because I don't know how this came up in my brain, but I'll get there. But I remember because your birthday party was basically people you work with, and I was thinking like, who would be like my like kind of similar situation, like
Right.
a housewarming or birthday, whatever. And I'm like, it really is just people I pretty much work with. But like when you're older, that is kind of the tea. Like you have your family, and then that you see, and then your work people, who is like the other half of your life, and that's like your whole life.
It's
right
your whole
there.
life. Well, we talked about that in Harry Daniels. He's very much like, people just don't make time for you, whatever. And I was like, it's kind of like also like the older you get, you just don't have the time to make for people. Like you have the time to work, and that's like it. And so obviously, yeah, I see Glam, I see you, and that's it. And that's
Then there's
okay.
the second phase when you have kids. Then you become
It's
friends
over,
with the
yeah.
No, you become friends with parents of kids that
It's over.
your kids are friends with.
Right. Then it's like now who has kids that we can play with.
Then your
yeah.
kids choose your friends. You don't even choose it.
That's tea.
That part, I know. I got to schedule Malibu's play date. I'm getting nervous about it. I was
But
like, oh my
we
gosh.
want to bring a housewarming gift, so you better do a party.
Oh, okay.
You gotta do a
good.
party if you want that gift. No, and that is one thing. Yeah, although I think the only person I'd go to like a housewarming or birthday. I don't think I have
Cute.
anyone else in my life either. Jimmy, I'd go to
Yeah,
his too.
tea. And
Literally
honestly,
us.
And I was getting so emotional, like walking around my house, because it's also crazy for me to say like my house. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna cry right now thinking about it. Because you hear like, me specifically, I guess I saw like an article like a month ago where like this really top YouTuber, Linus Tech Tips, but Linus Tech Tips, he just bought a private jet, and he also has like 3 homes, and like one of them is like on a private island or whatever.
Oh my God.
And then a couple of years ago, there was like an employee came out like, why I quit Linus Tech Tips, and it was like how he felt like undervalued, and the stagnant wages, and like the employees aren't allowed to talk about wages, and how like even some of the employees that have been there since the beginning of the channel can't even like afford a house. And then I was like, oh my God, like I lucked out. I feel so grateful. I love you guys so much. You guys, I know, I'm so emotional because you have been just the best. I love you guys a lot.
Oscar, you made me cry. That's how I felt seeing you get it too. But like, because you are so talented, and I've always said that, and you obviously have worked so hard and for mainstream stuff like that, and you are just so worthy of all of it, because you are. We said it in the Harry Daniels too. It's like you are like the backbone of this podcast too. It's like I've done so many without you, and you get it, and we get each other, and I feel the same way.
And we were texting each other over the weekend
Yeah.
when you posted. She was sending me the pictures, and I replied to them too. I never reply, but I did. And she was sending me. She was getting emotional about like how important this is for us, that this is happening, and that, I don't know, we're just talking about how much the responsibility we have of the people we work with, and all those things. So anyway, we were
Just happy.
we
Just happy.
felt the same way we'd feel when Malibu gets a house. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like we're like, this is major. This is a big.
But it's all
moment.
you work so hard, and you always have worked so hard, and you just get everything done. And even since the tour last year, you're really taking over the hot topics, as people say. They're like, Oscar drives the ship, and you do. We're here to key. I'll give my comments, I'll give my opinion, but no one can do it like you. And everyone's so happy for you. I saw the comments.
Thank you. I'm just so grateful for real. Like I never thought in a million years. I'm so emotional. But like it just felt like a dream that could never happen. So I'm like super grateful. And also like you guys have been so supportive throughout the whole process. Like I don't know what I would have done without you two. I came to you for everything. And I know, not to speak for Jimmy, but we have texts all the time about how grateful we are for you two, how much we love you two, and the fact that like everyone that works for you adores you. You know, I think it just speaks so much to how sweet you guys are. So I'm just very grateful and very happy.
We love you. And Jimmy's next, 100% next. That's it, you know, and you help us. We all help each other, and we're very happy for you. Yay! Well, go check out Oscar's vlog.
This week, at some
So you
point.
can get the Emma Chamberlain West Elm furniture in there.
Mama, that pigeon water pitcher. Darian's like, what the hell is this? I said, it's Emma Chamberlain. Don't ask.
Honestly, no. I was looking at those beds too. I was like, damn, they're kind of cute. $2,000 a little crazy, but
Well,
hey,
not.
we'll love
finally have a
it.
place to put the rock I gave you.
Oh yeah.
The
anthropology the anthropology.
A better housewarming gift than that. Oh my gosh. Well, now I'm crying. Oh my gosh. Well, I love it. I love the shop. It's the best job ever, and you make it the best. And I love us.
Me too.
And even today, getting to our interview together, it is so crazy to also, like, I guess, in a different setting. People kept saying that, too, at the podcast. Like, he had a crew of, like, 6 people. He has the old Talktua, I guess. He has the old Talktua crew. Because you remember he, like,
So
loved
funny.
Talktua. And so they do run a tight ship over there, too. The producer was on it. She knew we were on a time schedule. She was like, oh, just time. And she was giving him, like, last questions and stuff. But it's just so, I felt old. First of all, you connect so good. I thought, like, you were, like, 20, because he's 22, Harry Daniels.
Oh, wow.
He's really young. And you guys were talking. Alex, I literally, that's when I felt old, but not in a bad way. I feel young all the time. I always feel like, oh my God, I'm 18. And then, like, I get next to, like, a 22-year-old. I was like, oh my God, like, the references, all this, like, it's crazy. But you keep up with it. And that is the magic of Oscar. You can keep up with the 22 and 38 over here. So that was, but it was cool to see you in that setting because I was like, oh my God. And then people were like, oh, you and Oscar are sitting so close to each other.
I know. And I didn't realize, too, that's, like, the closest we've ever sat on camera.
That's so funny that other people clocked it. They're like, you guys are so next to each other. I was like, yeah, thank you for taking the middle spot too. I know that middle spot can be a crazy spot. One, because you do have to do like side looking, which I hate. And then 2, I was in the middle for the Julia Fox podcast, and I was always traumatized by that because I was just like, the middle, you're just middle. I don't know how their cameras are set up, but I felt back, so I felt teeny. But I don't know if that's how it's gonna be. We'll see.
I think so. And you had your purse on your shoulder, and like you could see it like from the angle you were. So I think you're gonna look teeny tiny.
I ended up putting it down because I'm like, maybe I don't look
I
cool as
loved
cool as I
it.
thought. It looks like I'm in a hurry or something. I'm like, let me put it down and not be that. But it was fun. It was a good time. Oh my gosh.
And
Wow.
you gave us so much tea too. I guess we can't even repeat it, I guess. But finding out the KATSEYE tea with Manon, I feel like so relieved. Now I'm in the know. So now
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
He needs a podcast where he actually spills the tea and not be scared about it. I'm like, you need to just spill, because he has so much, like, off the record, Oscar knows, inside, like, there were so many inside things. I'm like, are you guys DMing it? How do you know all this information? I was so lost for most of it, but he is super sweet, and he's a good interviewer.
Yeah.
It was good. I think that'll be a good podcast. I'm very excited. I need a new podcast to listen to, so. Harry Daniels. It's a good name. I'm
It
surprised
is a
no one's
good
had
name.
it. That's why I was
what
like,
I thought too.
yeah.
That is a good name.
Very fitting for him and you. Well, we're here. Moses, how are you? Oh, check out Moses' cooking videos.
I'm good.
What'd you do this morning?
Well, I was everywhere. I was like Best Buy things. There was so much to do this morning. Oh, and I got you the steak for tomorrow. We're doing a special.
Steak stricken reward. I'm on TikTok now where it's like steak and watermelon. Or like, have you seen that? Oh man!
I even got the asparagus that was on the side.
Oh, you got the asparagus too. Yeah, it's like steaks and asparagus and a watermelon. They're like in rows, and it's just so aesthetic. And I just been wanting it.
And guess
so
what? I don't need this anymore. Like,
What happened? Why did you do that?
because
He has a real one.
Oh my!
Linktree, like out of the blue, they just DM'd me and they made one for me. So, yeah.
Wow.
They love
And-
doing that.
And
They
yeah,
do
and
that
they
with
just-
mine too. They're
The
like, here you
title
go.
is Trisha Paytas official fan account, which is my title on TikTok.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's a picture of us
I love
as
that.
the
Here.
biblical you were the Queen of Egypt, and I'm Moses.
I don't know. I think I was Moses from the Prince of Egypt. I think I was young Moses in that.
But I think you were like Cleopatra. Like you looked like. Anyway, that's what the picture is, and then there's all the other stuff. But yeah, thanks for all the support. I love doing the cooking videos. It's almost at 10,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah, he's going.
And people are watching. People are making the dishes. That's what's amazing.
I have seen a lot of TikToks of people doing your recipes.
Making the
which is
food.
So
And I'm
cute.
like,
Yes.
It's like, it's mind blowing because it's like I know how much we love those dishes and cherish them, and like to see other people enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like my whole family loved it. They wanted me to do it again. We did it twice. Anyway.
No, it's amazing because I don't even like post because I'm always trying to post my shadow band channels. I'm always trying to post it, so I like haven't posted Moses' last couple ones, and they've been doing so well, and you're crushing it too. Wow, all of us just thriving here.
The year of the horse.
You're the horse. Moving forward, full
Onward.
speed ahead. Good Coachella?
No, but you really manifested how weekend 2 was going to be the weekend to go.
Excuse me.
You manifested it?
That was me.
Oh, that was you? Oh.
I don't remember. I just take it.
I said.
I remember nothing.
Because everyone said Coachella was horrible, all the accounts. And I was like, guys, when everyone talks badly about something, then you go. Second weekend
you did
is
say
going
that.
to be amazing.
You did say that. That's true.
So you're welcome.
I did want to go. I did want to go to the second weekend. It's like, even Tana was like, ugh, I take back what I said. Like, I would have given anything to be there at Bieberchella night 2. Like, she's like, that looked like everything and more. I did. I got like weirdly emotional too, even though I know nothing about Billie Eilish, Justin Bieber. Like, I know surface level things, obviously, but like, then I was watching like a whole montage of like Billie Eilish, like just standing Justin Bieber since she was like 13 and having the posters behind her. And I was just like, then I got emotional. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I couldn't even imagine. I mean, obviously she's like super famous now on her own, but like, that probably would be so cool, like full circle. It doesn't matter.
What?
She lesbian?
She is queer. I
Okay.
forgot if she's bi. Right now she's dating a boy, Nat Wolf.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. I don't know why I asked that. Can you even ask that anymore? I don't think you should be allowed to. So sorry. My intrusive thoughts got to me. I just have, happy lesbian awareness week. Or no, lesbian
visibility.
Visibility, yes.
Awareness.
Do not be aware.
Beware.
Just
Lesbian visibility. You know, lesbians are my all-time favorite people of 2025, and I think it's going into 2026. Like, lesbians are my everything. Like, I really do want a whole tour where just lesbians come and no one else. Like, that needs to be the rule. But I know all my lesbian friends, a lot of their awakening, I would say like 50% was Justin Bieber, and not in like a mean way or anything,
Whoa.
but they just like, that was like, you know, there's always a moment, right, where you remember like feeling urges or whatever like that, and like 50% of my lesbian friends were like, oh, it was Justin Bieber, which I think is just like so interesting. I don't know why I think it's interesting. It just is interesting, I suppose. I guess you do. I don't know. When you start feeling stuff. My first one, I mean, it's a little inappropriate, but it was Donny Osmond and Joseph Smith in Her Dream Coat, which is like biblical, but like he was in a loincloth, and I remember being like 9. Okay, anyways, we don't want to talk about it too much. That's weird to talk about. But I do remember, it's gross. Why am I talking about this? We can just keep it moving. I just got excited. I got excited for Billie Eilish. That was the whole thing. And I got excited for her. And then I looked up the whole One Less Lonely Girl trend. And I guess like he does it at every show.
Yeah, like that was the thing, you know, like who's going to be the one less lonely girl.
But you think he knew the girl that he brought up? Like
I
someone
think
knew?
he was a fan. Like a random,
like,
you know, Zara Larsson brings up someone to do like the Lush Life dance.
But do you think it's random or you think they plan it? Because like Britney like planned, you know, like Tyler
they
Oakley
usually
coming up.
vet the person.
Yeah, I don't think you would randomly pick
Because
someone,
you have
right?
to also have them at a certain spot, cued, ready to go. It's not
Matthew
that
Morrison
simple.
does that. It's a specific person. I noticed it because he picked Chris Olsen the first night, but then I noticed he did it with Jonathan Groff, and Jonathan Groff was in the same seat. So I'm assuming, and then he did it with his daughter, who was also in that same seat. So I'm assuming they.
I know.
Or no.
I know for Taylor. I mean, I don't know how it works for every artist, but for Taylor, for the Eras Tour specifically, it was like the 22 hat where they pick a little girl. Her team like is kind of scouting for like just an excited like little girl or little child because it's both genders. But yeah, and then her tour person, her name's Erica. Like she'll be like, okay, now it's time. They'll escort the parents or guardian with the child to like the exact spot to be, and then tell them like what to do and be like, okay, she's gonna give you the hat, and then you can like shake her hand and tell her you love her, and then so they kind of prep it in advance, but for 90% of the time, it
random?
was like someone that they scouted at the tour. Sometimes it'd be like like Kobe Bryant's daughter, and Taylor was like close with Kobe, so Kobe Bryant's like daughter was there for one, and then so they set that up for like specific.
Okay, so
but,
like if you know someone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, SeatGeek, for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. All right, the festivals are over, but the summer concert series are about to begin. I've heard rumors that maybe Justin Bieber's going to announce his tour. I don't know. Go get those tickets. Support your favorite artists out there, okay? They're working hard, and you want to go see them. Have the time of your life this summer seeing all your favorite acts. I know I'm super excited to see Ariana Grande. ZARA, LARSSON, she may come to LA, but hey, I'm going to hit her up at another tour stop. My Chemical Romance in the fall. Young Miko. Alex Warren was just playing to 19,000 people over Coachella. There's just so many. Plus, if you're not a concert person, they also have sports, theater, Paw Patrol, Cocomelon Live for the kids. There's so many, 70,000 events, over 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app for a reason. They have their buyer back guarantee, and they have great customer service 24/7. And they have really great seating charts to see where you're getting the best deal, the best offer. You can go by price from high to low. You can go by groups. You can kind of look around and see. We absolutely love SeatGeek. So sometimes you're like, oh my God, the tickets are all gone. How am I going to get them? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. We love you, SeatGeek. Thank you so much for sponsoring. Concert season is about to kick off. To make it even better, you can use code TRISH2026 for 10% off your SeatGeek tickets. That's 10% off tickets with promo code TRISH2026. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account, and you can use it later. Thank you so much to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's episode. I guess there's some random. I know Ari's daughter was randomly picked by Gwen Stefani to go up on stage. She had her hair pink like her, and she they didn't know that was happening, and they picked her and they took her all the way to the stage. So I guess there is random moments, but I wonder if the one less lonely girl. Then I saw he did it at the wedding at Hailey Bieber and his Bieber. You know, they were 24 and 21 when they got married.
That's crazy.
I looked it up because I was like, wait, they're young, and then they together 10 years, and I was like, oh my God. And she was the one less lonely girl at the wedding, which I kind of like. I feel like it's a little cheesy, but I would love it.
That's
I guess if you
cute
marry
to
a
me.
fan,
Yeah.
If you're a fan, and she said that too. I don't know what it was, some documentary or something, and she's like, oh, it's I was giddy, and I was like, yeah, I guess you would be. That is that is so crazy. You're a fan. Obviously, she was a fan because she's met him and stuff like that before. But it's that is so weird to marry and it works out. Crazy. And then it'd be hard. And then it's well, you look at him like a person or an idol.
I'm sure at one point the allure of it being an actual celebrity probably wears off, and then it's just any old person. You know what I mean?
You think?
I think so.
Every time I see Donny Osmond, I'm still a
But
giddy.
if you were with him every single day of your life, I'm sure it would wear off at some point.
I wonder that. I do wonder. I'll never know. But I do wonder that. I'm always I wonder if you're still wow, you're a celebrity. How do you feel about me? Do you look at me wow, that's a celebrity? No.
No, it's an odd
No,
question.
you never think
No, no.
wow.
So it's almost how you feel about it when you're in glam or not in glam. You know what I mean? You feel a certain persona shows up. So
Oh.
it's when we're in public and people see you and they get this joy of meeting you, it's infectious. I feel that joy. You know what I mean? I can
Aw.
feel it, and I can, it's a very unique situation because it's a win-win situation. There's a gift being given, but there's nothing really happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
So you feel it there.
So I feel that energy. So it depends, or if you go on stage and there's 5,000 people, you feel that energy, and you feel it shifts,
Not just in the daily when we're eating dinner. Wow, look at that beautiful celebrity eating my spaghetti.
Well, I always look at you and think you're beautiful, but I think
Oh,
it just
okay,
it just there's a moment that you're mine, and there's moments that you're not mine.
Oh, wow. I'm always yours, babe.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when you're on stage, there's 5,000 people. I'm they have a certain connection to you that is different, and at that moment you're theirs.
It's like the Little Debbies.
Yeah.
From Hacks.
Yeah, did you watch this last
I sure
episode?
did, yes.
Oh, that made me cry too. Maybe
Yeah, that episode.
if I didn't have my tubes out, I would think I'm pregnant. I swear, I was been craving chicken and waffles lately. I cried at Hacks. I cried. I've been crying everywhere. And that one was, oh my God, when she went to the convention, and it was it's so crazy. It's so fictional, but so it feels so real too. And she was basically. Does anyone care? I'm going to do a quick
People love
Okay,
Hacks.
so
People love Hacks.
yeah, so she was Deborah Vance is a comedian, and she's in her 70s, and she wants to be Matt Square, and no one Matt Square is no, I don't think you're big enough for that. They're like, maybe Radio City. I was like, first of all, Radio City is huge. When they said that, I was like, that's also ginormous, but okay. But she's like, no, I want to do Mask Award. So she goes to her one of those like fan conventions, which I like love, which is like so funny because like Billy Baldwin, I have so many pictures with him because when I used to do those conventions, he was at all those conventions, and I love that they actually had him there. That was so funny. But she goes and she's like, oh, my little Debbie's, which are her, which is such a good name for fandom. Oh my God. All the little Debbies were there. And well, they were pissed because she hasn't been connecting with her fans. And I was just like, oh my God, okay, yes. So she didn't reconnect. But guess what? All those little Debbies, as soon as the call to action had to happen, she's like, I need you all to let Madison Square Garden know you want me. And they did that. And then they came through for her. And then she got a spot at Madison Square Garden on 9/11.
That took me out.
That show was written so well. I was like cackling. I was like so, and then it also made me really like emotional. I was like, oh my God, her fans came through, because it's like her fans are from all walks of life, and it also feels like we would share a fan base if Deborah Vance was real. Yeah, I feel like those are like, you know, and it is like the parasocial. Tana said that too. She says it so well. It's like the parasocial of it is like. It's so real, like you were saying, like when I don't know how to explain it, because it goes both ways with like influencers, or specifically me, or maybe Tana too, but it's just like you just feel like I know all mine, like I know, like Deborah knew all her like number one fans is like the wrong word to use, just people who like support her like nonstop, and so like I know all mine on a personal basis, like I know Danielle on a personal basis, I know like even like the new ones like Oscar Craven, Trish Craven, like I know all them on like a personal, like it's just, I don't know, those people just ride for you no matter what. And it made me really emotional because, not everyone gets that. But the fact that she had her little Debbies, even at 70, I hope I see Aiden at 70. I hope I see him at my Ashton. I hope I see all of them, Catherine, Brian, because it's like, we made it together. We made it through life. We made it to 70.
You'll see them in Vegas in your residency.
Yeah, that's true. Vegas, I'll be there, and I think I see Daniel in the UK.
Everyone will move to Vegas.
Oh, yeah. I would love to follow Deborah Vance's career. I would love, she has a great career.
I was thinking of Donny Osmond more.
Huh?
I was thinking Donny Osmond.
Have his career or be his friend?
Yeah, like having his residency in Vegas. Like
right. He does have just all, that's maybe. I would love, Harris, let me know if he ever retires. Anyways, it made me really excited. Did you watch Euphoria last night?
I sure did, yeah.
I haven't caught up on it, but I did see some like highlights. Maddie's back.
Yeah, Maddie had more of an arc this past episode. I'm really just like along for the ride. I don't know what the hell is going on. None of it really makes sense. But you know what? I'm seated regardless to see what the hell is going down. There's one scene that I'm kind of obsessed with when like Maddie, her big reunion with Cassie, and it's kind of like a power dynamics thing. Like Maddie wants to look really successful, and they're meeting like at a hotel pool or something. Mind you, it's like summer, it's LA. They have Alexa Demi in a fur coat with her bikini underneath with like leather gloves. And I'm like, you know what?
So
what
fierce.
the hell, sure.
Yes.
Like,
no, she
okay.
looked so good. No, I love that moment too, because she looks just so classy. Everything, she's like, you're forgiven. I like feel like I watched the episode because I see so many clips on it. I gotta watch it because it comes on Sunday nights, and like Sunday nights we're sleeping, so we always have to watch it on like a Thursday or something like that. But she did look fierce. I'm too. I'm also like, I don't know, because also I don't know like the characters, but I'm getting to know them, because I'm like, Jules, she seems like she's the only one like well like done in like she's like in a penthouse and like she has it figured out. What did she do in high school? You know what I mean? Now I just want to go rewatch the first two episodes. So I'm like, who are these people in high school?
I think whatever happened in the past 2 seasons has nothing to do
Oh, really?
with I only watched season 1, but I feel like I know enough about season 2. But seeing the discourse, everyone's like, this makes no sense for the character, and I'm like, it's, a lot can happen post-pandemic, I suppose. But
yeah,
my favorite thing about the show, like timing-wise, the fact that it takes place, I guess, in like 2022, 2023, but the aesthetic is like 60s.
Yes.
Like, why do Cassie and Nate Jacobs live in like their kitchen is chartreuse, like floor to ceiling, chartreuse? It makes no sense. They have like a circular bed. Nothing aesthetically makes sense with like it being 2022, and I kind of like love it. I don't know. It's like nuts. It's so nuts.
The whole thing's confusing, but people love it. People love it, right?
Or are seated. The viewership went up 40% from season 2 for season 3 so far. So, I think people are very curious about what the hell's going to go on.
It's not crazy. People always like, I always see so much like criticism everywhere, but if those numbers are up.
People want to know. And also their stars have all risen exponentially since season 2. Like, it is kind of insane.
Yeah.
And Zendaya's acting is also so good.
So good.
She is like so in it. I'm like, at least, you know, she had creative differences and stuff. And the fact she showed up to work and she is still like giving it 100%. Like the Emmy campaign is going to be fierce.
No, she's not. I think she's like the only actress that's like of her like star quality and big name that like it doesn't feel like you're watching Zendaya. It feels like literally like
it's
a
very
character.
transformative. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like even in like some of her movies, like I feel like Challengers, it's like she's a great actress, but it's like a little bit of Zendaya, a little bit of Zendaya. Yeah. This one is like, who's this? She's so good.
Like same thing with the drama. Like she really has gotten so much better. She was already great at acting, but she's gotten even better. Like she's so good. I forget that she's straight and married to Tom Holland because as Rue, she really be looking like a lesbian.
Shout out lesbian visibility week.
I'm Rue is visible to me.
I do love the lesbianic art for sure. Like we're seeing all of it. She just looks so good.
Will get an EGOT one day.
Oh.
Yeah.
100%.
She's like there.
Yeah. She's like the...
Does she have anything right now?
Emmy. She won the Emmy twice for Euphoria, season 1 and 2.
She was the youngest, no? Or something like that.
Yeah, and then I think the youngest to win it twice too, and I think the only black actress to win it twice.
Wow,
wow. For the same role. And the Emmy campaign is going to be fierce because I don't know if it goes... No, Euphoria is a drama. I was going to say if it goes against Hacks, that's going to be tough because of... Deborah Vance.
But she already has that one. She needs all the others.
Yeah, she needs the O, the T, and the G.
She could get it easily.
I think if she went back to singing, she could get that Grammy. I love her song Replay. Have you ever heard it?
No.
Put this song on replay. I could listen to it all day. You remember when she was at Coachella? She performed at Coachella.
No.
Yes.
I know her whole musical arc.
2022, I think she made a special appearance to sing. I think Labyrinth. She sang the song from Euphoria season 2.
There's words to it.
It's called All For Us, I think.
It's like still don't know your name. That one.
I have no idea.
That was the one on TikTok that everyone was doing, where it's like.
Yes, it is that
one.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So I think she could definitely tap back in and get that Grammy whenever she wants. Mm-hmm.
I love Zendaya.
Me
I'm
too.
a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm locked in.
I guess back to Coachella. Speaking of,
wait.
What?
Before we go to Coachella, wait, can you talk about your music video? I forgot to ask you about that.
Oh,
yeah. I need to know. I was like, that's why I was so excited to talk to you about.
Oh, yeah. I filmed it last week. I literally left here. Last one did was crazy because I went from here straight to the music video. But then also I had to my house got was closing. So I had to go to the bank right after here, wire the money. And then I had to meet someone to sign all the paperwork. Then they were going to come meet me on the set of the video. I was like... I'm on set for a music video, so I actually, and I don't know when I'm going to be available because I don't know what time we wrap.
Oh my God.
They're like, well, we can, I know.
LA lifestyle. You're Euphoria season 3.
I gave you the tip that day. I was like, they'll come to where you are.
Yeah, you actually did clock it. And you did clock it. It was a lot of paperwork and you weren't lying.
They're like, we're coming to you?
Yeah, but it was in Malibu / Calabasas, but the hills. Literally, it was a dirt road I had to drive up. And the directions were the GPS is going to be wrong, but it's you go up the hill, up the dirt road, you're going to pass the horses on the left is where you'll pull in. I was like, what the? And it was middle of nowhere. I was kind of stressed because I also had to get the cars to Jimmy and I felt so bad. So I was trying to call Jimmy and tell him, but I was losing service. And
I thought about that when you left. I literally was like, did Oscar take the cars? I was like, we should have okay.
I know. I was like, Jimmy, I'm so sorry. I'm as soon as I finish here, I'm going to let you know. But yeah, it was pretty quick. I saw Misha. Shout out Misha Spice.
Was she a cameo in or was she just there?
She was in another cameo for the scene I was in. And it was really cute. It was a fun time. The artist team was very, very sweet. Everyone was so lovely. She is lovely.
Did you get a scene time? Are you on screen with the artist?
Yes. And I didn't know. She was like, I actually want dialogue in this scene. And I was like, oh, work.
Improv.
And it was very yes and. And I was like, I'll give it to you, girl. Let me give you a little improv.
Were you nervous at all?
The only reason I was nervous is because I was having the worst stomach pain. It was cramping and I was just worried about not being present because my stomach was hurting so bad. I think I was just stressed with so many balls in the air at one time.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing that I was stressed about was just trying to be present when my stomach was hurting so bad I was gonna keel over. But everyone was very nice and it was pretty quick. So
how many people were in the scene with you?
Kind of a lot. Well, there's me and the artist and I like had, you know, we're in the front, we had our dialogue, and then there was like a group behind, and Misha was a part of the ensemble behind. But then other scenes, like it kind of shifts. Like there's another.
Oh, you're in multiple scenes.
I'm in one scene, but then it shifts. Like there's different male protagonists, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Wow. And are you seen in the other ones or no?
No, I have my one main scene, so it was kind of quick. It was like an in and out kind of thing.
Wow, that's like never the case on
I
music
know.
videos.
They had clothes pulled for me, which was nice.
Wow.
I know, it was great. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was going to ask you about that. I was just like, oh man, I wanted to know.
It was really fun. And then Oscar Craven, I feel so, I really need to just tell him who it is. But he was like, is it Pink Panthers? And posted about it. I was like, let me manage expectations. It's not Pink Panthers. I'm not MADONNA or Coachella.
It's kind of in the same caliber. They were both at Coachella.
True. Yeah, but Pink Panthers, I think, was like main stage or something. She was just like, she's number one. So
Coachella is hard to get no matter
it is
what.
hard to
You
get.
didn't tell even Oscar Craven?
No, I should clear it up and say who it is.
Give a little insight so they know. Oh my God,
but it doesn't come out till July, so we have some time.
July?
I know.
Why is it taking so long?
They filmed 2 videos that day, so I think they're doing the first. It'll be a rollout, I suppose.
Oh my God, they are busy.
I know.
Well, after the podcast on Wednesday, we had to film the Patreon for the week, and I was like, oh, what should we do? So I was looking at my list of stuff, and I was like, let's do the hike. Moses on the way there, he was like, I thought we were doing this with Jimmy and Oscar, and I was like, why don't you want to go on a hike with me? You were like annoyed that we were doing the hike, and I was like, well, okay.
First of all, I was not.
You were. You're like, oh, I just thought it was gonna be more people, and I was like,
we were like,
we are
you know,
a duo. You and me are also a duo.
A group hike, you know.
Well, that would be so weird, a group hike.
People go on hikes, right? Like,
Anyways, you can go to patreon.com/justtrish, and let me tell you, good thing you and I didn't go. We would have been dead.
Really?
Dead.
Oh my God, this was.
And not from the cardio. There was wild animals. It's just people actually on Patreon. Half of the people loved it. Other half was like, this gives me anxiety. Like literally, people were like, I'm so stressed. It was
like, what's the Blair Witch something
It's like the
project?
Blair Witch Project, real life. And I was genuinely scared
at
for my
noon
life.
in the middle of the day, though.
But that's what was even scarier. And hopefully our conclusion was right. Because I was like, well, I think what happened was. But I was terrified. I was terrified. It was so scary. It was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. And never again will I ever go on a hike. That was the craziest thing we've ever done. I wanted to go back immediately, but I couldn't go back the way we came because there was someone screaming. And I'm like, I'm not about to go back to the scream. Anyways, you have to see what it is. But I booked it. I had Moses to film me running up that hill as fast as I can because I was so scared. Yeah, well, I did the whole 20-mile thing per Oscar's suggestion when we were talking about Brooke Monk. And by the way, it wasn't making fun of her. Someone's like, oh, Trisha making fun. I was like, first of all, it was just like, oh my God, it was a parody. I thought it was funny in camp. And she showed that she did the 20 miles. Clearly, I did not. Like, like people were saying you saw the bridge the same time. And I was like, and my goal was to do mile 1, mile 2, mile 3. Like I wanted to hike for like a good hour, but we lasted probably like 25 minutes. And I was like, no. And then that's why I skipped from mile 7 to mile 20 because I was just like, I can't do this. I can't even do it for a jokes or parody because I was so scared. I was like shaking. And it was a beautiful day, but there was nobody on the hikes. You know, you go to Runyon Canyon and there's like literally 100 people.
Yeah.
Not one person on this hiking trail. The first hiking trail Moses pulls up to, he left the room. But the first one was like a big bushy area. I was like, absolutely not. And then the second one was more paved, but not one person was out there. Nobody. That was crazy. And then we just heard screaming, and then there was like little like wild animals everywhere. We had no club, no piece of wood, nothing. I was like, then Moses finds this
club, no piece of wood.
Shouldn't you go with something in case you see like a mountain lion or some shit? Obviously, we see them around our house, but we have protection. Moses had nothing, so then he grabs a stick out of the woods, and he's just like, I'm like, what are you going to do with the stick? It was just, anyway, so we put together, I ended up editing it. I felt bad because, well, then I didn't want Jimmy to have like extra work or anything, and then I knew you were busy, so I was like, well, let me just edit this, which I think made it seem more stressful for people. I don't think it became like cute in camp, because even Moses was like, oh, I thought Jimmy was going to do something fun with it, and I was like,
because at least he can enter the
I know, maybe
comedic relief.
Maybe he can just edit it for a bonus video for fun now, because I do feel bad for everybody. They're like, half the people were like, we love this. I was like, this gave me so much anxiety. I can't watch it. And I was freaked out the entire time. It was giving Blair Witch. It was us holding the camera the whole time because I thought if something happens, like, we need to film it.
It was,
it was
crazy.
Stressful. So that was ours. Anyways, that was it. All right. Back to
You should
back
go
to
watch
hot
it because I
topics.
don't want to spoil too much because, I mean, her assumptions of what hiking is, it was so far away from what hiking is.
You had the
I
LA
told him while you were
version.
gone. Yeah, I was like, Runyon Canyon is 100 people. This had 0 people.
Which was so nice. It was like nice and
No,
quiet
also
and
I
nature.
didn't speak it to existence, but now that we're not hiking ever again, I just was literally like, Also, it always starts with like the husband and wife were married for 6 years and then one goes missing. And I was just like, no, absolutely not. Because he was too calm. He was being too calm about it. I was like, actually, no. Actually, let's go back. You know what I mean? I did not like any of it. So it was, anyways, it was a vlog. I needed a vlog. I had to put it up, you guys. Sorry if it stressed people out. That's what we had. It was the only day we had to work with. And that's what happened there. So it was, at the end, it was all good. There's a resolution. Everything's fine. I think we figured out what the screams were.
It was insane, though.
Yeah, might have been, yeah. We figured it out, maybe. Anyways, go see what it is. But what else did we do? I guess that was it. That was last Wednesday we saw each other.
We did so much that day.
A day?
We did so much.
Oh.
There was Patreons and filming and...
Thank you so much to Ro for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. GLP-1s are here to stay, and you may be like, oh my gosh, I'm so intimidated. I don't know where to start. Well, Ro has you covered, not only with their free insurance checker, but now they offer it in pill form because shots can be intimidating. You might be like, oh my gosh, do I really want to take a shot? Needles, I don't know. Well, now with the new pill form, it makes it better than ever with those comparable results. And there's so many benefits to doing your GLP-1 journey online with Ro. With Ro, there's 100% online care, access to clinically proven, FDA-approved medications, free insurance check, side effect management, dosing support, and more. And there's so much more than just losing weight on a GLP-1. Yes, the weight loss is great, but not only can you lose weight, you can also expect to have better lab numbers, more energy, new levels of confidence, and more benefits that go just beyond the scale. Ro offers the first FDA-approved GLP-1 pill for weight loss at the lowest cost around. The new GLP-1 pill has the same weight loss ingredient as the shot and packs comparable results to the shot. It helps patients lose 14% of their body fat in a year on average. That's one daily pill for fewer cravings and feeling fuller with an innovative new formula. The new FDA-approved GLP-1 pill is available at $149 for the first dose, in addition to your Ro membership fee, and $299 per month for the higher doses. Ro also offers the lowest GLP-1s, whether you're using insurance or paying cash. After your first online visit, if you're eligible for treatment, you can expect to start your medication in less than a week if paying cash, or about 2 weeks if using insurance. Win-win-win. Ro really wants to see you succeed on your GLP-1 journey, so why not try it today? Go to ro.co/Trish to see if you're eligible for the new GLP-1 pill on Ro. That's ro.co/Trish to get started on Ro. Go to ro.co/safety for box warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications based on studying non-diabetics with obesity or overweight, plus a rate-related condition with diet and exercise. Thank you so much to Ro for sponsoring today's episode.
Hot topics.
My head, I'm not even in it. It's such a good way. I feel so light. I feel so like...
Minus the occasional intrusive thought about Billie Eilish's sexuality.
Right. So sorry. That was so weird. But it is Lesbian Visibility Week.
As far as Coachella and Lesbian Weekend, do you have James Charles singing in Coachella?
Oh, I did have James Charles Coachella. You do your James Charles Hot Topic
Oh,
first.
gosh.
I guess a double whammy.
I mean, it's probably the same, no? Let me see.
I doubt it. Oh, wait. I'm so confused. What are we watching? It looks like there's a crowd around him.
It's like the ones in the mall, the old-fashioned ones where he sits on the floor and singing. And
Wait, can I see it one more time? Sorry. I wasn't looking at it.
And there's this one girl next to him. She's like...
Why was he? Let me see. Also, not that big of a crowd. I thought there was like 1,000 people around him. I'm like, what is this, 2017? Like, what is happening? Oh, okay. It wasn't that big of a crowd.
Or is he predicting calling 911? I don't know.
He has a song.
It's called
That's his
911?
song?
Yeah, I only know because I saw... There's like a TikTok trend. I don't know how many people are doing it, but they're doing a dance to this song.
Is it his song?
Yeah.
It's his song?
He has a single out or coming out. I don't know. It's like a 911. I have an emergency, like
James,
a summer.
you are the emergency. Don't tell people call 911. Now they know how to. That's a crazy song for him. Okay, well, that's crazy. He's been blocked. Jeff was on here today, so he's been blocked from me. So I literally never see him, and it's bliss. And then when I see it, I'm just like triggered instantly.
I know, because I saw a Coachella like roundup video that talked about another aspect of James Charles at Coachella weekend 2. It was he did a brand deal with a private jet company to go to Coachella weekend 2, and the whole thing was like, I'm not actually going for the festival. I'm going just to get content because I'm going to recreate one of my past Coachella looks that everyone's talking about. So he went down for weekend 2, not to like see any artists, just to like remake his Instagrams in this one of his old Coachella outfits, and I guess also terrorize a group of fans. They're like, we're just here to see Addison Rae.
Yeah.
We're like, I mean, Addison Rae's on in like 45 minutes. Like, that's why I'm standing out
He
here.
went to the main stage where people are waiting early. He's like, I'm gonna be here. That was like you said. The girl next to him was like, not
feeling it. Yeah.
I'll ask Jimmy to zoom in.
Yeah.
Yes,
Really
what?
on her face.
I'll ask Jimmy.
Okay. Well, or not. It would dox the girl. She's like, I don't want to be in this video. She didn't ask to be in it. So, I mean, okay, I will say, I kind of like, not the James Charles of it, but I do like the idea, like Nikki did too, is like going down to get the Who else did that? Was it?
All the influencers?
No, but they didn't even go to the festival. Was it Harry Daniels or no? Someone else said they just went. Oh, my makeup artist Ronnie just went too. Well, he was doing makeup, but he like just went to the festivals and like stayed in the house.
Yeah, a lot of people do go down or go up to Coachella just to do the activations and the events outside without needing like an actual wristband. But he literally just took a private jet. The private jet was just him. Like, it wasn't even like he brought friends. He did a brand deal for a private jet. It was like just him and I guess the person filming him to fly up there, take Instagram pics, make little terrorizing TikToks, and then come back. So like,
and
it wasn't
how much
for
fuel did
anything.
we use for
Exactly.
that? How many? Oh, what?
I know.
Another 10 years of all of our lives because we can't breathe because of James Charles doing a TikTok in a private jet by
And
himself.
then-
At least bring people with you.
That's what I'm saying. And like, in the comments too, he was like doubling down and like being sassy with everyone who was like clocking, like, did you really need to take a private jet? And he was like, it's either this or being 6 hours of traffic. And I'm like, girl, what?
Gross. Why? I don't hate James Charles. I absolutely hate his attitude. I hate his attitude. Just thinks he's better. The way he like mocks things. Like it's so condescending. It's so out of touch. It's not good for him. I think that's what it is. The energy that surrounds this of him is like this negative energy that is only going to like cater more negativity towards him. It's just like gross. It's like this weird cocky behavior that doesn't work well or end well for anybody. You know what I mean? In the influencer world. So I don't like it. I know he's been very popular. Also, not to cancel this jet company, but who's this jet company that's just taking Justin?
I know.
Yeah, like at least Starbucks. At least they brought lots of people. You know what I mean? It's like it wasn't just like what it's like. Yeah, weird. I don't know. And is it that good for their brand to have James Charles alone?
Because at least the other ones you can kind of rationalize a little bit, but like, okay.
Nobody else wanted to destroy nature like him.
Gaga, yeah.
He's the only one that agreed.
Oscar.
Me just agreeing with everything. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That part.
But the other ones were gonna go like with or without him. You know what I mean? Like, if he didn't take a spot, if an influencer didn't take up a spot in the PJ, they'll just invite another one. But this was literally just for one person.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate all of that.
Fucking people who like follow James Charles, a lot of them are young. Like, are they really going to be like, oh, I'm influenced to now rent a private jet? Like, that is so crazy.
No, yeah, don't do that for yourself. That's so weird. Like, I guess if you're taking, I don't know. I always say no, also because like just the dangers of a private jet, they sound scary. Don't do it. But definitely don't take it by yourself.
It's
That's
so
just selfish and
weird.
weird and like. He gives me a little twitch. You know what I mean? Like I just get a little twitch in my eye when I think about him.
And
Ew.
the other gag of Coachella was, of course, the Sabrina and Madonna collab, which...
Or the lack of gag.
Clock it. You are so right. Like, why was the crowd not moving? I keep seeing this one thing, like the live chat in the YouTube live stream when Madonna came on the first time, and Sabrina transitioned from Juno to Vogue, and it was like, have you ever tried this one? And then the Vogue instrumental played.
Yeah.
And everyone in the chat was going, oh my God, it's RuPaul.
I mean,
I like...
love that. I mean...
I'm so dead.
More relevant to Gen Z than Madonna. Look, I think Madonna is like a legend and icon, but I do know the crowd went mild when she came out.
Yeah. But it was a gag. Like, everyone kind of knows Vogue. Like, I saw a tweet that was like, you kind of have to respect Madonna like you respect your granny, because everyone came out of her coochie. And that is so true. Like, Madonna has birthed every pop girl in existence. Has been influenced by Madonna in some way or another. Either
and
like
she had
directly...
to fight for it. It wasn't an easy journey for her.
Uh-huh. So you gotta just give her tens.
Yeah.
I mean, she's my generation. Like, I grew up listening to Madonna, not anyone listening to Sabrina Carpenter.
Well, she wasn't alive yet. Jeez.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Nobody was listening to Sabrina when I grew up.
back then, no.
She paved the way, and all the ones that came after her are paying homage
No, but I'm
to
just
her.
saying that, like, I like knowing her history, appreciating what she's done. Like, people don't know; they just know her as a big star. You know, they don't know that she had to work hard to get there.
Clock it. Tell them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, at the Gen more. Let's keep going.
There's more, but I don't know if that's the.
Yeah, Gen Z won't ever know. Even I really don't know. I just know Britney Spears loved herself for a minute. I was like, I love her too, because Britney, like, she performed with Britney Spears. Like, that was a huge deal when they kissed at the VMAs. Like, it's a whole thing. I think it would have been gaggier because I do feel like Gen Z's Madonna is Britney, because Britney is like our generation, but like to them it's like old, you know, it's like the millennials liked her, and I feel like that's us with like the boomers, is like Madonna was like the boomer Britney, basically.
Don't point at me when you
point-
say boomer.
I mean, the people who love Madonna, like grew up with Madonna, she's a boomer. She's 68. She's boomer vibes, which is like nothing bad. That's what she is. But better than being, I spent my weekend, and we'll go back to Coachella. I'm not diverting from this, but I did spend my weekend. I'm off of AI fruit TikTok because obviously killing our planet. I'm not trying to do that. But I am on, what are you talking about? Millennial cringe TikTok.
Oh.
Have you seen? We got to do a whole page on just reacting to these. I actually like hide under the sheets, want to pee my pants, like face turns red. Like, I hate this so much. I actually hate millennials. I think they're the worst. I'm not one of you at all. I will do anything to de-age myself or up-age myself to boomer. I will do anything it takes because I am just so, I hate us. It's very... you know, we've done it before with the, there's one that they did the Taylor Swift, like, ooh, she's small girl and he's large boy. And I'm like, I hate it so much. We watched a video a while ago too of like millennial YouTubers used to be like that. It's like, no, it's just like so annoying. I mean, and you know what? They even have celebrities. Jennifer Lawrence was in one where they're like, oh, do a face that would ruin a picture. She's like, just like, oh, this one. I hate millennials, and I am one, and it's so. But I feel like I'm not millennial cringe. Am I that person? No, I'm not. Right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I like this. You know, like I don't think I'm like that ever. Right? But I know so many people. God, it's the most annoying. I hate them so much. Anyways, that was my TikTok, and I hate millennials. But side note. I will say I'm not gagged by Madonna. I think it's a flex to bring her out. I think it is. And obviously, you know, I love Donny Osmond. That's who I'd bring out at Coachella. So I'm not trying to like on anything. I'm not trying to be like, oh, the worst.
The crowd at Trish'Chella when you bring up.
First of all, if he's like, let's get down to business, they would go crazy. Anyways, I don't even think he's like, anyways, side note. But
I mean, it's a huge
nobody's
deal for
gagged.
her to sing with Madonna as a singer.
It's a big.
And she did something with Dolly Parton. So it's like, it's...
But people weren't gagged for that either. I really just think like Gen Z, and like that's totally fine because obviously old people just get old. I don't think they're like gagged by those people. I don't think they understand
They
the
don't
like
need to.
legendary.
Yeah. They don't need to be. It's really for her. She can do things that she enjoys and wants to do.
Do you think she cares?
She
Sabrina?
loves Madonna. I mean, how it happened was Madonna's agent was talking to her at the SNL 50 celebration, and Madonna's agent like introduced himself to Sabrina, and she went, "Oh my God, I love Madonna!" And then she like sang at karaoke at the SNL 50 celebration, like a virgin. And then Madonna's manager came up with an idea for them to collab at some point. And there's also like a tweet that went viral after their performance at Sabrina Wood from like I think like 2017, where she was reacting to a Madonna performance, and she just tweeted, "Madonna killed that."
Okay.
She could be talking about anything, I guess, but yeah.
So it's like super fan check. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so
Love
she really
that.
does live for Madonna. And honestly, I wasn't like super gagged either. I mean, there was rumors that Madonna was going to come out anyway, so the element of surprise was gone. But I was covering it for work. I had to cover it Friday night and Saturday afternoon. And at first I was like, I don't know what to cover because I did all this weekend one. Like, what is new for me to cover? And then she brought up Madonna, and I was like, thank you, Sabrina. Now I have something to do.
Did it get views?
It did.
Okay.
The one that went viral out of all of them was like a prayer, and it got like 2 million likes on Instagram, and I think like over 30 million views on ours.
Wow.
But then
30 million views.
in one day, like within less than 24
Damn.
hours.
I guess
But-
people were gagged then.
But then Coachella took it down all our Instagram reels. I know. They're still live on TikTok, and people are using the sound, which is
Why? Why did they do that?
copyright, I guess. I don't know.
The festival's over.
And it's on YouTube Live. Like, it's not like I
That is-
stole the
No, but
footage.
also, guys,
but-
report the
weird.
news. Like, you guys reported
Yeah.
it. It's not about...
And I
Oh.
edit it too. Like, you have to like make it a little bit. You have to editorialize it, is what they call it. So I've like put a headline on it and then edit the video so it's not like just like in and out of the song. Like I kind of make it a little package into like
That's
45
so
seconds.
weird.
I know.
That's annoying.
I know, because I was up to like 1 a.m. editing it, but it's still up on TikTok and people are using the sound from Like a Prayer. And Sabrina sounds so good on Like a Prayer specifically. Yeah. The vocals were crazy.
She's amazing. I know people like are like not gagged for her anymore. Everyone's like, her performance was boring. I was like, what? Like it is kind of crazy. Like I'm kind of like in the middle with her, and I'm like, I thought it was pretty good.
But then I think also the Coachella crowd in general, because Addison Rae's performance. Have you seen this one TikTok of her? Like it's a clip from the live stream. She's like, Coachella, who's excited to be here? And then the crowd, she puts the mic to the crowd. She goes, okay, I guess we're not having as much fun as I thought we were.
That is so I guess that is just the Coachella vibe. There's like, I think
everyone just has their phones out and is just like getting the content and degas. I mean, even Tana talking about Bieberchella weekend 1 when no one was like really feeling it until, you know, the older songs came on. I think the crowd at Coachella just sucks. Yeah, I think it's hard to like impress them. Mm-hmm.
I'm also, sure when you have so many stages, so many performers, each person comes to see one person they're excited about. They're not going to be excited about the other ones. So you end up with all this kind of like mixture of people that just like happen to be there.
A good crowd. Like I feel like if you didn't want to see Addison because she goes on early, right? Like you wouldn't before be there.
Bieber, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she went on right before Bieber?
She goes on like 2 sets before Justin.
Wow, that's a great spot.
She's on the main stage. But like the headline, like a Sabrina or Justin, if you're still there and not gagged, like you waited all day just to not be gagged.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So maybe people just got there 8 hours early to see Justin, and then Addison just happens to be on performing 2 sets sooner, so they're not gagged by her.
And there's so
like,
many more.
Justin.
I mean, there's how many performers? And like I know people that go just to see this one DJ or this one group.
Yeah.
Or...
I was kind of gagged for Billy Corgan on SOMBR. I was like, anyone?
And the crowd goes wild.
That's me. SOMBR brings. I'm like, I'm not gagging, but
because Ronnie, my makeup artist this morning, he's like, yeah, I do Billy Corgan. I was like, what? You do his makeup? I'm like, yeah. He was trying to get me into Coachella to do his smoky eye, and I was like, that's the biggest flex. Like, why are you not opening with that? How come you're not gagged?
Who is that? I'm so serious.
Oh my God, fired. That's crazy. You're so online. You're so pop culture. Yes, Smashing Pumpkins.
I've heard of that.
Oh my God. That is
it's
the
around
biggest band.
Depeche Mode, that era.
Oh.
No, they are so much bigger than Depeche. I didn't know Depeche Mode. I don't know any songs by Depeche Mode. They're also like the 80s. Smashing Pumpkins has been like 5 decades going strong. Performed last year with My Chemical Romance. Like Gerard Way looks up to Billy Corgan. Like they're like massive. And then SOMBR just casually brings them out. And I was just like, okay, I guess I'm the only one gagged by that. But to me, that's the real gag. That was the gag of Coachella. And no one was talking about it. Is that main stage?
SOMBR? I think he might have been Sahara.
Oh, it's a different stage?
Yeah.
I was so gagged. I was like, damn. And then Ronnie said he does makeup for like 3 years. I was like, oh my God. Like, Billy Corgan, I'd love to have you on the podcast. That's only, yeah. It must have been main stage. SOMBR's pretty big, no? Isn't he like the biggest right now?
He is really big, but the Sahara stage is also big. That's where KATSEYE was on.
Oh, I thought they were main stage too.
No, Sabrina was main stage.
What's up with KATSEYE's outfits? Why were they in those undies?
That's a great question.
Like, they don't need that. They're such good dancers. They're so pretty. They can be in like short shorts and cute outfits. Like, they were in these like, I don't know, just was giving Pussycat Dolls like with Robin Antoine and not the Nicole Scherzinger one, not the flop one. So sorry, but yeah, it was giving not KATSEYE. I was not happy with those outfits, but also maybe because I'm just like older and I just thought like these are pretty girls. They deserve pretty outfits and they can be sexy. They don't have to be that. It was
I did kind of like the outfits weekend 1 more, like the purple. They were also like a kind of undies coded too. I do like their stylist. They use the same stylist that they always use, Katie. I forget her last name.
It was okay. Well, it was giving like a boy, like a male gaze dress them sort of thing.
No, it was a girl. Yeah, same stylist and it's a girl.
I guess you can't win them all. They weren't. It wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah, even like Laura, I didn't notice. So like I looked up close, but like she was wearing a corset, but the corset was flesh colored, so like it looked nude, but like she was still like cinched. It was kind of crazy.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah, it was interesting. Their performance, I think they did a really good job choreography, vocal wise. But the guy for me, the pop culture emergency for me was PINKPANTHERESS having, it was Manon, Slater, Chase Infinity. She brought out all the divas just to like be dancing in the background. That's a pop music emergency to me personally. Like
PINKPANTHERESS, Manon, who else?
Chase Infinity, who's an actress, and Slater.
Oh, love her.
I know. The
I love all of
queens.
them, honestly.
It was a queen convention.
Yeah, why weren't you there?
That's kind of the gag.
FOMO.
That's what. That's the one moment I was like, oh.
Was that the stage your fave this weekend too?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I did. Oh, Addison also brought out Olivia Rodrigo, and I was kind of living for that. That was actually pretty gaggy to me because I didn't know Addison and Olivia were that close. I knew they like were friends because they've been like photographed together before, but I didn't know they were that close. But
I didn't either.
Shout out our sister Anna Collins because she choreographed Olivia's and Addison. Oh, she worked with Addison's choreographers, but she choreographed Olivia for her performance and her whole music video. And Petra shot it.
Oh,
yeah.
It came out recently. Maybe I did see this.
It just came out a couple days on Friday.
Congrats, Olivia Rodrigo. We love you. Well, Oscar loves you. I'm not familiar yet, but I'll get there.
I love that girl. That's my niece, 100%. But
yeah, we stand her.
It's
if you
so
stand her,
crazy
I stand her.
that like people you collab with are Olivia's like creative.
I mean, Slater should be headline to me. I think she should be like main stage headline everything. Like I think
I love Slater's album.
Everyone loves her too, and I don't understand like why she isn't like literally headliner.
I think that she was the 3 p.m. Performance. I think Friday, but like the crowd that she drew was insane.
Yeah, she's so good and has such a loyal fan base.
But she's definitely on the up and up. But even like her crowd for that early, I think she was like the first act. The crowd was insane. Like it was like thousands of people, and not even like one of the main stages too. So she gagged it.
Girl, you're my fave. Slater was my favorite. KATSEYE was my favorite the first weekend. They really lost me that second weekend with the outfits. And then obviously can't top 100. I did like I do love Karol G's performance too. I do love that Becky came back. Love Peso Pluma. I love his band. I love his band so much. I loved everyone. She had J Belvin. She's just a good performer. Like Karol G is like Beyonce to me. She's just like so. She's kind of my favorite this weekend. Although I did like Justin Bieber's like he looked like he was in a desert or something. I didn't like that.
And I feel like Justin had a little bit more not even a little bit, a lot more confidence. This time too. Like he felt very like he knew he kind of gagged it last weekend. And obviously, like, the results of the songs, like, going up 400% on streaming platforms. Crazy. Like, he gagged the whole internet. The views on all the videos from Coachella's Instagram account being so far above everyone else's. I feel like he went into weekend two. He's like, more confident. This. Yeah.
The one that's the only girl, people go crazy. I saw Alexis Oakley. I saw Tana. Everyone's just like, oh, my God, he performed it. I don't know the equivalent. Do you have an equivalent? I don't have an equivalent to that. Maybe Donny Osmond, Puppy Love. I guess that is kind of the equivalent, but maybe that's it. I don't know. Do you have one?
My current one right now would be Zara Larsson on her tour. She brings out a fan to do the Lush Life dance.
Oh, what's that? It's
like the TikTok trend. It's the dance to one of her songs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she brings someone out to do the choreography with them. Granted, I would be so bad at it, but that would be a gag.
Are you seeing her?
No, she already was here. Yeah,
but
her
where?
tickets. She played a smaller venue. I think it was like the Wiltern. And it was post Grammys. It was like a couple weeks after Grammys, so the tickets were just so expensive. They were like $700.
Oh,
I know. And she already is talking about coming back and doing arenas, so upgrading. Sorry, Deborah Vance, but she did book Madison Square Garden.
She did? Are they 700? You know what? Back to Deborah Vance. I will say, can my little fishies, can you all tweet Madison Square Garden? I'll do the same deal as her, $20 tickets, y'all. I will do $20 tickets. Promise you, Madison Square Garden, every seat will be $20. Like, that would actually be kind of gaggy. That was a good idea she had. All of you get $20 tickets. I'm like, yeah, just to have, because the first episode, she was trying to get the EGOT, which also inspired me that maybe I should sing with mariachi. You know? Jesus te amo. You know, I can do it too. I was like, that's a good way to get it. But she was going for the EGOT. Now she wants to do Madison Square Garden because she's talking about leaving her legacy. And I really feel like I should do Madison Square Garden too. So anyways, little fishies, if you want, hit up the garden. Hit up the garden and I'll do it for $20. Maybe Zara Larsson needs an open act.
Oh, wait,
girl,
that'd be fierce.
I'm here for your MSG.
That would be fierce.
That would be everything. I love her. No, she is like my queen. I do love her.
And then you guys can have a little MSG in the Chinese food afterwards. Because, you know, she loves a little mukbang after.
Does she?
Yeah, she loves a little mukbang.
How do you know that?
Because she posts about it on
she does?
Insta. Yeah.
Just a little eating show?
Yeah.
I do love a little MSG. Thank you so much to NOCD for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. I'm super excited for this new sponsor. As you guys know, I have talked so much and shown so much of my mental health struggles throughout the year. And a lot of times it can have been embarrassing. And at the time I was going through it, it was something that I was not proud of. But at least I can show that there is a journey and there's ways to overcome it. And sometimes those mental health struggles aren't pretty. But if one thing I am thankful for is that it can show that everyone goes through these moments. And I have seen so many people relate to that moment. So I know a lot of you out there may be struggling with mental health struggles, OCD. There's just a lot that we all go through mentally. And sometimes we don't know where to turn or where we can go for help. And I think that's why NOCD is doing a really great thing. And that's why I'm super excited about today's sponsor, NOCD, which provides treatment for OCD symptoms. Let's talk about OCD. I feel like there's like a stigma around it, or maybe you're not unsure of what that means. Sometimes you hear OCD and you're like, well, I'm not that. I'm not like constantly cleaning. OCD is a lot more than that. OCD is a mental health condition that a lot of people struggle with, and it's very, very misunderstood. So first, let's get the stereotypes out of the way, okay? OCD is not really about being just organized and liking things clean. A lot of people think that. It's not funny. It's serious, and it can actually show up in ways that you may never expect. OCD could look like having terrifying, unwanted thoughts that you're going to hurt someone. And even though you never want to do that, these thoughts feel so real that you still avoid everyone you love just to be safe. Or constantly doubting your relationship, asking your partner over and over if they're really happy, but still feeling unsure no matter what they say, or playing a conversation on repeat in your mind for days, but because you're convinced that you said something offensive and feel like you can't move on until you're totally certain about what happened. These are all thoughts that are called intrusive thoughts at times. These are all thoughts that can be symptoms of OCD. And the good news is they can be managed, because these thoughts can be paralyzing. The thoughts can feel so real that it can take over your life and hinder you from doing everything that you're meant to do in this life. When you have OCD, you get unwanted thoughts that create intense distress, and you feel like you need to do certain things to try to calm that distress. Those thoughts can latch onto your relationships, your health, your morals, literally anything you care about. That's why OCD can be really debilitating, and there's ways that you can help yourself with this, because no one should lose those kind of things in life: relationship, friendship, work. And it doesn't have to be that way, because OCD is actually really treatable with the right kind of specialized therapy. And that's where NOCD comes in. NOCD is the world's leading provider of OCD treatment. All of their licensed therapists specialize in ERP, or exposure and response prevention therapy. Unlike regular talk therapy, which isn't recommended for OCD and can actually make it worse, ERP was designed especially for OCD, and it's been proven for the most effective treatment. With NOCD, you meet with your therapist in live face-to-face virtual sessions. It's covered by insurance for over 138 million Americans, and they provide support between sessions so you're not left dealing with OCD on your own. So if any of this sounds familiar, visit NOCD.com and book a free call with their team to learn more about how NOCD can help. That's NOCD.com. You're not alone in this. Check out NOCD today. Thank you so much, NOCD, for sponsoring today's episode.
A tour that was canceled, however, is the MEGHAN Trainor tour. And what a controversy it was. I feel like artists are canceling tours like kind of a lot right now. So I don't know why MEGHAN Trainor specifically made so much news.
She canceled. Well, she's been having a hate train for a while. People really just don't like her. I don't know why. She seems nice.
You know,
right?
I literally was thinking about this last night. When I was typing my notes, I was like, God, her worst offense is really she's just a little corny and she's skinny now.
She sings the same songs, but so does everybody else, right? They all do sound the same, but...
And she's a little corny, but you know what? If that's her biggest crime in a world of big offenders these days...
Yeah, that's true.
My God.
She did get skinny, that... I know I can't support anymore. Sorry, girl. Where's all about that bass?
That is gaggy.
I know, but people really did turn on her when she lost weight or something. I don't know. People really just don't like her.
I feel like people were already vibing with her already when she was bigger, quote unquote.
Right.
Because I think people still thought she was kind of corny, you know?
Oh, they were not vibing with her when she was bigger. Oh.
I think people still thought she was kind of... Because she kept doing the little doo-wop kind of sound.
Right.
And then people always bring up her... being a guest judge in RuPaul's Drag Race, and she's wearing a onesie.
Well, that was the biggest
diabolical.
crime. That one maybe deserved a cancellation, but she should get out of the Kia asylum for that. You know what I mean? It's been a couple years. Why did she ever say why? Maybe she had a medical problem. Did she say?
For why she canceled her tour?
No, why she went on RuPaul dressed in a onesie.
You should reach out for a statement on that, because I don't think she's ever addressed it, but she should.
She needs to. Well, Chris Olsen's been fighting for his life on TikTok over. I've just seen 5,000. I didn't know the tour was canceled. I didn't know anything. He was just like, how are y'all so mean to MEGHAN Trainor? And he made literally so many TikToks. And he's like, I disabled the comments because you all couldn't stop being mean to her. I was like, oh my God, what's happening?
It was very
it's sad.
vicious.
I'm laughing because it's crazy.
It is crazy, yeah. Well, for the tour, ironically, on April Fool's, and a MEGHAN Trainor stan account tweeted as a prank, MEGHAN Trainor has canceled her upcoming tour. And the power in putting words out there.
Never
you
ever.
warned everyone on April Fool's, don't do it, and look what happened.
Oh my gosh!
I know.
It was a fan account,
like an update account, like a fan.
It was like an Oscar crave.
Yes, but for MEGHAN Trainor.
They cursed it. Well, that's why even on our hike, I was already thinking bad things in my head and I was trying to get it. I wasn't even saying it. I was already thinking like this is gonna go wrong, and then it does, and I'm just like, okay, no, like you can't even think bad thing. Damn, well, blame that person. That person should be the
Blame the
one.
Santa account.
Yeah.
The tour was supposed to kick off on June 12th in Michigan, and then go through 30 arenas across the country.
Arenas? Well,
I know.
well, she did play Madison Square Garden last year.
True, but again, that was just last year. But anyway, she said, "This is the right decision for me and my family right now. I promise I'll be back soon. I can't wait for you to hear this new record. I'm so proud of it, and I'm endlessly grateful for your love and support as always." And she basically said that it's too soon for her to go on tour because she just had a baby and she needs to focus on her family. But I think people were speculating for a while, just, that damn Ticketmaster seating chart will get you,
Oh, wasn't selling.
Yes. And
well, but J-Lo canceled too, right? For the same reason.
That's what I'm saying. It's been like pretty common.
If you're going to flop, you got to cancel, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know.
And then.
Or go to smaller. Why don't you just like, let's smaller?
I was thinking
yeah.
too. The Pussycat Dolls is also having this problem because they just announced the mini reunion because it's only 3 of them. And they immediately booked arenas, which is so weird to me.
At least Meghan Trainor's been touring.
And to come back, not even for Pussycat Dolls specifically, come back. Obviously, nostalgia acts do very well right now. Look at Hilary Duff. She's selling out arenas and playing, the older catalog. Yeah. But she did the test of smaller venues first.
Yes.
She also released new music, promoted new music. She was, going hard on the press tour before announcing an arena tour.
Yeah, the Pussycat Dolls came out of nowhere. You're just like...
Uh-huh. I didn't know that was happening.
Yeah.
So, it's very odd. And I think people just gotta, manage expectations a little bit. Why are you immediately going to arenas? What is the harm in, a theater tour?
Love a theater
Trisha
tour. I was
in Radio City. Theater
tour.
No,
there's nothing wrong with it. Although I do want to play Madison Square Garden, so... And I guess you could also lower ticket prices, maybe. Maybe they didn't want to lower ticket prices.
Yeah, maybe. That's the thing, too, is the prices have been so crazy that, I feel like a couple years ago, people were able to casually go to concerts more. Whereas now, the fees and even just the upfront prices are so high
expensive
that people have to be, choosier with, who they actually see in person. And that is something that really needs to be figured out by the government. I don't know. Why? Because it's Ticketmaster kind of has the monopoly and they can just price it whatever and no one can do anything about it, So it's ugh.
I thought you do have a say on Ticketmaster. You don't?
The artists can weigh in.
Yeah.
But then they still have the fees and stuff where they just add an extra,
I see. Just
150. Yeah.
Arenas are hard. I think I think just no. And she did just go on tour last year. I do think. I mean, even me, with Trish, it's some people I'm I want to go back to Toronto. And you've been to Toronto too many times. I'm but they love me there. And they're how about Edmonton? I was I don't know. Calgary. I was well, let's go back to Toronto. I think I think in general it's just a thing. But touring is fun. That sucks. Well, people, like I said, I think just want to be mad.
Yeah.
People are so mean too because okay, she flopped. We can just call it out more and be you flop. Well, damn, she's not gonna say that.
That is honestly the tea. I wonder if she just flat out said they ain't selling, so I have to cancel it, y'all.
Right.
Would that have gone over better? I don't know.
I don't know either. I guess I don't know.
Because what can you really say at that point? It almost is kind of all Rosalie back to Deborah Vance, but it is kind of the Deborah Vance thing where the whole arc in Hacks was another autograph signer, another star. The thing was just tell them what's really going on because they're your fans and they'll relate to you more if you're just honest and you just say, I need your guys' help right now. If you just were up front, maybe things would have turned around. But wow, you know what? I do want to see Meghan Trainor live and I want to support her when she needs us, Yeah. So I think just be honest.
I think so too. I don't know. People, I don't know. She didn't really say anything though. She didn't really.
She just released that one statement and then kept it moving. And Chris Olsen is doing all the talking for her, which that's a good friend at least.
Good friend. Don't know if I'd want that. You know what I mean? Because it just looks sus. If you're just my talking head and be well, Trisha's on TikTok. Why don't Trisha talk about it? You know what I mean? Love it. 1 TikTok's good. 5 is kind of crazy. Then you look a little bit you're meanies. I mean, people are being mean. Look, I get it, but.
And then the gag is too that the day before she sold her house, like her mansion. So people are really going with the narrative of, oh, she broke. But I don't think she broke because, again, the songwriter money is pretty good. Even in the streaming age, she's written a lot of like hits.
She also, that house, I think it's sold. It's been up for sale for like a year. And she
21 months.
From what I've heard, I'm not like her friend. I did not hear this from her, but I just, from what I've heard from reliable sources, she has like a house worth double that now. So I think it's fine. I think she's
not like sizing down, but
no, yeah, she definitely going up. And I think it just sold that day. And people also, like, who cares if someone's broke and they sell a $6 million house? Guess what? They're not broke anymore. They got some money back. Like, it's just like people are just so mean. That's bad. That's also, it's like the James Charles effect too, where it's saying call 911. It's like that same energy where you call someone broke, the energy is gonna make you broke. You know what I mean? Just it's fine. We all go broke at some point. You've been broke. I've been broke. We've all been broke.
And people are also clowning on that. It was originally listed for $12 million, but it sold for a measly $6.83 million.
Oh,
okay.
Well, that's a crazy loss.
It is a crazy lot. I mean, she bought it for 6.9, and then she did a lot of she bought it for 6.5 in 2020, and then she renovated a lot, and she built a gym, walk-in closet, and a recording studio into it. So she did put a lot of money into it. So she did technically take a loss, but like I think she's fine.
She also built like Bora Bora back there. Did you see the backyard?
No.
Oh my! I remember when I walked in, because I did the podcast at that house, and I remember I walked in. Obviously, it's like sold now, so it doesn't matter. But like. That backyard literally looked like Bora Bora. There's like there's like a lazy river, water slides. There's like a mountain. It's like, I think you could see it in some of the photos. It was so crazy. She goes, oh yeah, I never showed this. I'm like, this is insane. It looked like a water park in her backyard. She goes, yeah. Oh, I think she said she couldn't go to Bora Bora on vacation for a couple of years because of how much it cost her or something like that. Like that probably, in my estimation, probably would be like $2 to $3 million that she put in the back.
That's crazy.
So I guess you put in a lot, but maybe not everyone wants that. I loved it. I would want it, but maybe people are like, this looks like a circus, you know, which is great. But then the recording studio, it was a cute house. Kind of like on a main street though. It was kind of like crowded. So Lizzo too. She just sold her house and it was like a $4 million. I guess maybe just like the market was high at one point. Now it's not. I don't know.
Right now, me and my real estate tea, but it is a buyer's market right now. And it's funny because I still I think I'm just nosy because I don't obviously need the real estate app notifications, but I still like to track and see like houses that I was looking at one point, like how are they doing now, you know?
Yeah, I do that too.
And some of them are still up there, and I see those price cuts keep happening, and I'm like,
wow.
It's just, it's the buyer's market right now, not the seller's market.
Interesting.
Yeah.
People are crazy. Yeah, it's like the Lizzo one too. She lost $4 million, but she still sold it for like $11 million. I'm like, I think
everyone's still doing fine.
They're doing fine. People just love to be mean. I guess leave Meghan Trainor alone. I mean, really, like you said, she's really kind of harmless. It's not like she's James Charles, you know what I mean? Like, it's like crazy. Yeah, the guys and what people get away with. Yeah, there's just people online that are like awful people, and they just don't get the same hate, you know?
Yeah. Even like Clavicular, I feel like people are nicer to him than Meghan Trainor.
Yeah, no, actually. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, he like yelled at a girl for littering. Like, they're just like find any little thing, and I'm just like, okay, but he said like some awful things. I'm sure he could sell at an arena. You know what I mean? Sure, he'll be at Madison Square Garden 3 nights in a row.
That is so scary because you're right. I think that's true. I
think
if
God.
If he was on Madison Square Garden, it would sell out so fast.
So crazy. That's like so wild. I know. It's bizarre. I really want to go to Madison Square now. I feel like I could do it. For $20 a ticket? I think so. I think the ticket prices get people. And I'm sure Meghan's was probably like high. I'm assuming like at least 100, over 100. Not cheap. Make him miss you. Come back with a all-star tour in like 10 years. I think that's the best way to go.
Yeah. Okay. Tickets went up to about $200. So yeah.
Oh.
Averaging around 120.
Oh yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah. Oh, so. And then some ended up getting listed as low as $13. Oh. Probably I guess maybe the price cuts weren't still.
Oh, so she tried a price cut. Okay, yeah. Well, she tried.
She tried.
I wouldn't just chill. She's still all about that base 40 billion streams.
Other house drama I forgot to get to in Coachella, so instead I'll tie it into houses, is TANA'S Coachella house situation.
I know.
Her story time of someone just going into her house that she rented, which is crazy.
Yeah. Oh my God, 2 girls. I know. I was kind of gagged. Well, I knew when it happened, she was like, oh yeah, like 2 people got into my house. I thought it was here. I didn't know it was out in Coachella. Like, I didn't know the whole thing. Obviously, you guys go to TANA'S. She's so funny. She's like, I just did a whole podcast about this because I haven't seen her. I'll see her tomorrow. I haven't seen her. I'm like, what podcast did you do? Save it for ours. Like, what?
Girl, I'm sure yours will come out before whatever one she went and did. because
Yeah, she does.
it's been a few months of her doing her own podcast, and I'm still waiting. Like, so don't even sweat it.
So real. So I know. She's like, I just did an hour-long podcast about that. That's why I'm like so curious to talk about it tomorrow. Because no, I want to know the tea too. But I'm like, you did the story time, you did the podcast, you did another podcast. She's in New York. She's all over the place. Yeah, that is a wild story. Basically, yeah, like two girls like broke into her house. It's so funny because I've had something like this happen too, and like. I guess they didn't break in. I guess they had the code. And she's like, she rented the house on Verbo, and Verbo used a company called Helios, and she thinks like it's either a Helios employee or like whatever, because they got in with the code. Then they were saying it's like the owner's daughter, but the owner doesn't have daughters. It was like this whole thing. But they like left like photo strips of themselves with their IG handles on it. So they like broke in, or at least got in, and just like left that there. Like it was so weird.
I saw the other TikToks too from weekend one at Coachella where people clearly on something. We're like, I walked up to Tana Mongeau and I tried to go out and party with her, but she's like, oh, I'm sober now, I'm not partying. And I was like really upset because I wanted to party with her and I love her. Like, she's my favorite person in the world. I think people expect her to still be like 18-year-old Tana who's down for whatever. And like maybe 18-year-old Tana would be like, that's so funny. But like,
right, like
she's
come
an
party.
adult.
Yeah. She's like, and paranoid. Like she said, she's like, I had stalkers.
Traumatized.
Yeah.
So that's obviously
and
not gonna fly.
Took it seriously because they were two girls. So she's like, no one's taking this seriously. No one cares. Like,
so crazy. And it, again, at first I was like, how is this even possible? What? Like, they left photo strips and she really had receipts to prove her story. It does sound so like unbelievable, but she really gagged it with the receipt. So I was gobsmacked, but also so real when she's like, she called the police and they technically were like, well, they didn't break in because they had the code. And I didn't know about this like either, but my realtors were telling me they had a listing in LA that was kind of big news like last year where it was being squatted in by an OF model, and like all these OF models were squatting in one of their listings for like weeks and shooting content and stuff in there. And then one night they went back to their listing to like prepare it for a showing. And all of a sudden there was like all these people inside and they're like, how are there all these people? They called the cops. It was like big news, like helicopters came and everything, but they couldn't press charges or whatever because technically there was no like private property don't trespass signs.
Oh, what?
Yeah, isn't it crazy? And also, if one of the people squatting in there like slipped and fell or whatever, technically they could sue them because it's like their house. So the law is so weird about like, you would think if you're going into property that you're not renting or you don't own or whatever, it'd be a crime, but it's very weird.
No, water laws are crazy. Yeah, you're like literally someone can just like start living in your house and be like, I live in this house now. You can't kick me out. Like it's so weird. So weird. That actually freaks me out, especially in California. Like those kind of things are so weird. Or people start getting like mail to your house or something. It's like so odd. Weird behavior.
Yeah.
Don't do that weird. Yeah, that happened. Not quite like that, but that's how I never used Sephora. Every time they're like, oh, sign up for points. I used to sign up for points, and like back in the day in like 2013, 2014, I used to have so many points. I used to have like literally like 500,000 points, like so many because I was like just saving them, and I was like, wow, I have so many points. And then one time I went to Sephora and they were all gone. And it was literally like someone that worked at Sephora like took all my points and like whatever. And I was just like, Sephora. So every time they asked me like, oh, do you want to start a beauty insider? Absolutely not. Like you guys stole my information. You called me. You used all my points because I kept getting this number. And it was like the same person that stole all the points. And I was like, yeah, it was just shady. And I was just like, no, never again. So y'all are weird if you like look up someone's like private information and like go in there. Yeah, I don't know what the average people think, but it's not cute.
Yeah.
It's not cute.
Because, yeah, I guess that's really the only theory that makes sense in Tana's case is that someone was able to access the back end and get the information.
The code, yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember when I worked at, like, Urban Outfitters, 2014, maybe? 2015? Yeah, 2014. But, yeah, like, it is crazy how much information is saved in those systems, and like you just look up a celebrity's name and like
you see all the information,
you see the orders and everything.
No,
it's
yeah,
crazy.
Absolutely not. That's so weird. Yeah, that's like the airlines too. They'll be like, oh yeah, I saw you in the call log yesterday and I didn't know if it was actually going to be you. I was like, that's so weird. What does that mean? Just get all the names of the people that are going to be on your flight. I mean, I guess you need it, but a little weird. I use a code name now. Ever since tour last year, I've been using like code names for everything. So that's why I know, like, even if there's like a delivery and it's like delivery for Trish Paytas, I'm like, no, not a real delivery, because that's not what I use. It's kind of what you need to do.
Yeah,
everybody should do that, because everyone's just, even regular people are getting attacked.
Mm-hmm. I know, like, a lot of Yeah, you're right. Especially on tours, like celebrities will use like pseudonyms for hotels and stuff, whatever. But then I think for Harry Styles, they found out what pseudonym he was using, so that was the whole thing.
Deborah
And then they had
Vance.
That
was his
Deborah
pseudonym.
Vance. Oh yes, I forgot about that.
Pseudonym.
I forgot he was
Harry
using that.
Styles was using D Vance, and Jean Smart just talked about it in an interview, and I guess he like sent her flowers. Like Harry Styles sent Jean Smart like flowers. He like gave her tickets to his show. I was like, the concept of Harry Styles watching Hacks and then using Deborah Vance as his
Isn't that
login.
so funny?
That it all goes back to Deborah Vance. But yeah, you really need to, because also hotels. I get they're trying to be nice, but like, yeah, sometimes like I'll be staying at a hotel and like Glam will come up, but you'll need like an elevator to come, or you'll need a key to come up. But they're like, oh, they just let us up. I was like, okay, let's not. Why are we doing that? Like, not just let people up. Like, it's so crazy. But yeah, now you always have to do the secret name. Mm-hmm. Oh, you see the Sprouse twins? He
Oh my
held
God,
an
yeah.
intruder at gunpoint.
I know.
Was it Dylan Sprouse? The one that's married to the
yeah.
model?
Yes, he's married to Barbara Palvin, the
She's a
Victoria's Secret model. Yep.
How did he get her? She's like
she is like
gorge.
she's gorgeous. He's also really handsome too.
Yeah,
but
of
I will
course.
say they're like both really nerdy. Like they like, and it's not like a try to be quirky thing. It's like they literally just they like to make their own cosplays for anime.
Okay.
They watch anime
I
together.
know.
They play video games together.
That's cute.
Like they're very just like chill, low key.
Oh.
I think that's why everyone was already like really turned on when Dylan Sprouse like apprehended an intruder in his house, because
That's a good word.
Barbara Palvin saw a stranger like in their yard, told Dylan, Dylan had her go like hide, call 911, and he tackled the trespasser and held them at gunpoint until 911 came, and everyone is like wet for Dylan Sprouse now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's crazy, because also he's also a celebrity, so he could just be like, what do we do? Let's hide together. The fact that he's just like, I'm gonna defend our house, and the person didn't even make it inside. He didn't, whatever. He's just like, absolutely not, and holds in there until the cops come. I mean, brave.
Fierce is
It is hot. How old is he? He seems young. I probably shouldn't
He's
say
my
that.
age.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
God, I think of them as like 12. Are they your age?
Yeah. Him, it's like that era. Selena, Miley, the Sprouse twins, Demi, we're all 92.
Wow. So they're 33. Is that the right math? I don't know.
Oh, or probably 34 now, actually.
Wow. That's crazy. They were so little. How do people grow up like that? That's just crazy. Like, they're little kids and then they grow up. Like, that's so weird.
I mean, the concept of aging, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Aging is a crazy concept. I saw an interview with Cher, and they're like, how does it feel to get old? And she's like, it sucks. And I was like, that's kind of real, actually. I don't think anybody wants to get old. I mean, like, you don't want to, like, die either, but, like, I wish we could just say the age we like to be. Because it is crazy. Those little twins are, like, a man. Crazy. It is a crazy concept. So wild to me. Well,
kudos to Dylan. He doesn't play about his wife.
No.
It's so real.
Defend your home.
I love them together too. I think I've just edited so many videos of them that I like know their whole lore, and I think they're very sweet.
When did they get married? I guess they're not that young anymore.
They've been together a while, but they got married last year, I believe. Like kind of on the low. I think they got like documents of when she changed her name legally to Barbara Sprouse. That's her. She still goes by Palvin like professionally, but legally it's Sprouse.
It's crazy. Who just changed their name? And I was like, oh, it's crazy. Remy. Miss Remy Ashton is also Remy Cruz is now Remy Parsons. I'm like, damn, she's changed her name a lot. It's hard to keep up because at Coachella she has a Miss Remy Cruz bowl, but then it's like they crossed out and put Miss Remy Parsons. But I'm like, you should just kept the Cruz for the bowl, because I mean, we love that you took that name, but also we don't know you as that. Because every time I see Miss Remy Parsons, I'm like, what? Who is this?
Yeah, and especially like sometimes she goes the full Remy Cruz Ashton Parsons. Like she uses all of them sometimes too.
She had two last names, Cruz Ashton.
I think so. Yeah, like on her someone had to look her up. I think someone at my work like reached out to find her like on like her team information. So you have to put in their name, and then it shows up in this like website of like who represents them or whatever. And they had like the full. And they asked me like, why does she have 5 last names? And I had to explain. Yeah,
it's gonna be our kids, Paytas Hackman, whoever they marry. It's gonna be 3 last names. It's a lot. Yeah, the paperwork alone is just crazy. I think I changed my name on Instagram to Paytas Hackman, but to change it like fully is a lot. I'm also like, people always say, oh, marriage is just a certificate or piece of paper. It's also like, yeah, so why do we have to change our name just because we're married?
True.
What's the concept? What do you think is the origins of that?
Ooh, good question. Is it for me looking at most? Is it like a property thing? I don't know.
Is it a what?
Like
plot?
a property kind of thing? Like if you have the same name for owning property or owning things? I don't know.
I guess the hotels when you go.
I mean, it's like religious and administrative.
Oh.
Administrative. Maybe for the plot when you die, then you can have the same name on the plot.
Oh, gag, yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot to change your name.
Also, I just realized, you can tell I was with Harry Daniels this morning because every sentence is gag and tea.
I know. No, same. I think that's the other reason I went into meditative mode. Love him. But honestly, my brain was like overloaded, overstimulated, trying to keep up with everything. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. So then I just zoned out.
It's like
afterwards, like it just cleared my head after.
That's smart because I'm realizing as I speak, every sentence is gag tea, gag tea. Yes,
he was,
and that is. And when he was here, everything was well yes, and then that's when my well yes became my vocal stim. I get vocal stims like so easy.
Vocal stims are my new favorite thing. I love when people are like, here's my vocal stim of the week. I love it. What does that mean? That's just like you can't stop saying something. I do love a vocal. What's your vocal stim this week?
I guess it's Gary Daniels right now with with a little gag, a gag or two.
I need a vocal stim.
Usually my vocal stims do come from my mother, Jen McAllister.
Oh, is it your actual mother?
No, my spiritual mother, Jen McAllister. Usually I get my vocal stems from her. Or Drag Race, like a lot of drag, gay.
I think we say mama.
That comes from Jen McAllister, though.
Oh, does she? Yeah. Oh, it sounds drag to me.
I'm sure for her it originated from something gay, but the way she spells it out is mama, like MAWMAW.
Yeah, you said it this morning and it made me laugh.
So that's where origins are Jen McAllister. So shout out. Nothing I say, I'll put a blanket disclaimer. I never say or type anything original. It all comes from somewhere.
But nobody does.
No one does. We're all influenced by something.
I know. But don't be influenced too much. My TikTok of the weekend, I was like annoyed and I almost was going to do a TikTok rant about it. You know MJ Gray?
No.
Do you know Wizard Liz?
No. Was she the one that got cheated on?
Yeah, she was the one that like made her like living or her platform basically telling girls like know your worth and men ain't anyways, and then obviously that whole thing happened and her man made her look like a clown. Well, MJ Gray is another. Is grifter a bad word? Because everyone calls her a grifter.
Yeah, that means you're just like not following your actual beliefs or morals. You're just going to make wherever the money is, basically.
She's the grifter then because she is very pretty. They're all pretty girls. But their whole thing is like, I actually had no idea who this was prior to this weekend, but then my whole TikTok was this, and I was like, I fell down the rabbit hole of it. And the whole, she's really pretty. The whole thing is like, anyone who gets married is stupid. Marriage is a scam. I've loved men. I will never trust a man. And if you do, you're dumb. And don't tell me there's good guys. Don't tell me, oh, for the money, whatever. They're like, no, they're lying to you. You're used as collateral. There's no such thing, whatever. She's like, marriage is a scam. Motherhood is a scam. Like, I never would want that. You guys are stupid. Like, that's her whole thing. Literally gets engaged this weekend after 9 months of dating. And she's like, and then she said one time too, she's like, I have to know someone for at least 3 years to even like love them, whatever. She gets engaged over Paris. Now she's become like a lavish influencer. Now she's like shows like her Chanel and all this stuff. Like basically she's just like a sugar baby because when her explanation video was like, guys, just know that I'm in a really good situation, so that's why. And she goes, I still don't believe in the institute of marriage, even though I'm partaking in it. And I was like, girl, give it up. Everyone was pissed. So anyways, she's like, yeah. So then someone's like, well, hey, we like listen to you, whatever. She goes, well, kind of like manage your expectations. She's like, well, don't look to me to make your decisions. Like, make your own decisions. And I got so mad at these. And good thing is today and not yesterday, because I was like, just a bit. Because I was just like, don't tell women, oh, don't look to me for your life decisions, when your whole thing is telling them like, oh no, I know everything, like I know men and I know them and you can never trust a man. And then you're getting married and don't say like, oh, I'm in a good situation, guys, trust me, this is a good situation. It's like, that's also what Wizard Liz said, and look at him just like making her fool out of her. So it's just like, it's fine, like everyone was saying, it's fine if you change your opinion on marriage and you meet the right one, right? But like, to make your whole brand that and then to get pissed at the people who like followed you and be like, well, that's your fault, like I never told you not to. Because people like look, especially because they're really pretty girls, like Rose Lillers too, they're pretty, they're, their standard is high and stuff, and then they get into this situation and then they yell at their followers. They're like, what do you guys expect? Like, I got a good one. And then the guy, she's like, we're trying to be private, but meanwhile, like, has him, like, he's like in the background, you hear his voice for everything. He's like, you never want to be a girlfriend, now you're a wife. Like, and it sounds like he's 25. Like, it just sounds so gross. Her whole thing is like just now being like a sugar baby is basically what she's like implying and stuff like that. And you're just like, let's stop listening to these influencers. I feel like just in general, TikTok influencers have become annoying as hell. And it's like it's like millennials. Honestly, everyone's annoying. Who isn't? Name one person who's not annoying.
I guess Jen McAllister.
Okay.
Yeah.
We love Jen. Who do I find not annoying? Nobody. I find everybody annoying these days. I mean, I'm positive. I am in a positive.
Clear-headed, positive. No negative thought.
Well, now it is. Now that I got back to this, and I was like, this. Because seriously, it is. Like, how are you going to just tell all these women this, and then, like, they follow you, and then they're, like, a little upset? It's, like, a little different, and then someone's, like, trying to compare to body positivity, how all the, like, body positive people are being skinny now, and it's, like, a little different, right? It's, like, a little different, because obviously they're, like, who they want to be. They're so sure who they are, which body positivity people, including me, I feel like I've always been kind of upfront, whereas, like, if I could be 100 pounds, I could, but, like, clearly, like, mentally I'm not there yet. So it's just, like, that's a little bit different, and you're living in the body that you have to live in. This is, like, you're choosing to, like, spew this propaganda, but then meanwhile you're, like, engaged now because you have, like, a big rock and you're like in Paris and stuff like that. Anyways, unfollow all these people. I was annoyed. I honestly just feel like maybe the rage bait of it all too. Maybe people are just trying to like piss people off or something. I don't know. I was just like, I don't know where Wizard Liz is. She had the baby with the guy that made her look like a clown, and just like, yeah, they got married so quickly. That's the other thing. They always say, don't wait 2 to 3 years before you even like give a guy like sex or something like that. It's like, y'all are getting married in 9 months, which is like fine, or engaged, I guess. Some people have said that too. Like, she's just engaged, guys. She's not married, but to also be like in the same breath of your proposal, she's like so giddy, so happy. She goes, I still don't believe in the institute of marriage. She goes, just because I'm not partaking in it doesn't mean I believe in it. It's like, what? Yeah, like, are you stupid? Yes, that's the answer. I know.
It gives me the same feeling of like when you told me about the Mormon wives for the first time, where I'm like so upset and I have no idea who anyone is.
That's
you know
all
what
I was. I was like, because I was just seeing all the old clips of her and it was pissing me off because it was just so high and mighty. That's like, oh my God, y'all are stupid. The marriage only benefits the man. And in that case, I would agree with you. If you're in a marriage that only benefits the man, if you're like serving him and doing it, yeah, no, don't do that. But damn, find someone who elevates your life. Find someone who's just Moses, really. He just does, he takes care of so much. I was watching another influencer named Abby. Abby and Josh, you know them? She's really tall, he's short. That's the only way I can describe him because that's how they describe themselves. She's always like so tall and he's so short. And she was saying all the stuff that he does, that he like cooks every meal and does all the dishes. And then people are like, well, what do you do? And then she's like, well, I help him like manage his anxiety. It's so funny. I learned so much about him yesterday too. It's like he has a fear of elevators. So she'll like call ahead of time and be like, how do we take the stairs? Like they haven't taken an elevator in like since they've been together in 10 years. Or like he has anxiety about flying. So she drives 18 hours down to Disney World. Like she has like, yeah, she's like, I help him with all of this stuff or whatever. It's like people really are just, they're mad if the guy does everything. They're mad. They always say that with us too. They're like, well, what does Trisha do? Like, well, I doesn't matter. None of your business what I do. I also can just exist. Maybe I just got lucky. God's chosen one that I have Moses just here for me all the time. Just, you don't know. Maybe I do something, maybe I don't. Who cares? Moses doesn't care. I just chilling through life sometimes. Do you ever care that I lay in bed a lot?
No, do you remember that one we saw where it says that when your wife is laying in bed or on the sofa,
Yes.
it's when she attracts all the wealth and the
Yes,
the
I said that
house.
to you. I said it to Moses all the time. It's like, don't call your wife lazy for, not that he does, but it's like, never think your wife is lazy when she's laying on the bed or a sofa. She's attracting the abundance, the wealth, the good energy. She's attracting everything you need in
It was
life.
you on your Finsta.
Well, now I see so many of these, so now they all are coming to me, and I'm like, like monks are saying it, and I was like, love this.
Monks?
Yes. Why? It was like a monk or something that was saying it, and he's
Yeah.
like, I probably sent you 3, and it was just like, yeah, it's like a monk, and he's just like, no, that woman, if she's laying still, she's like, she's needing that energy, that recharge for your life, and I was like, that's what I'm doing, I'm recharging.
Was it a real monk or AI monk?
It might be AI now that I think about it, because I do fall for them, but I loved it, and I felt real, and I felt seen. And I feel that's true. I really do feel like I've come into my into our energy. Our whole family energy has just really uplifted since I've really been pregnant, which means I was resting a lot. So I still take that same mentality and just love to take a rest.
but when I, like, for example, when I look at the kids, to me, it looks like this, miracle of nature or this like impossible thing that you've done. Like I always see that. And the last 3 years, it was just been like, back to back that.
Is that why you do so much for me?
But I always say I would do it even if we had no kids. But all I'm saying is like you do. That's what I'm saying. Like you did so much, even in that, and they're all healthy and great and happy. So it's like,
Thank you.
you know, that's huge. That's not a small thing.
I get a lot of good karma points for that then. How much longer does it last, do you think? Because you really have. I feel like since I've been pregnant, you've done way more. You've always done a lot for me, but it's like once we got married, you did more. Once I got pregnant.
But it's not, it's more because there's more to do. You know what I mean? Like I do, like you raise the occasion. It's not like I wouldn't do as much if it wasn't pregnancy. But it was a lot to do. I would still do a lot.
And I do nothing.
That's not true.
What do I do?
You work all the time, first of all.
I do love it. Monday through Wednesday, that's my hustle. I was thinking about that today too.
She always says that, but that's not true.
I know.
She works
Even
all
I know
the
that.
time.
I'm like,
She works on the weekends. She works and working some work trips. And it's like you work 24/7.
I was editing our Patreon vlog. I felt very work mode. I was like, wow, look at me. I even said it to all the comments, like, love this. But I know Jimmy's scary music would have been so good in this. So I was like, oh, okay. Trying to give you guys the vlog. And yeah, we did our Not Love line. We really are the Patreon beat this past week. All right. I do a lot, but I don't need to brag. I brag for Moses because he does the most. My dad always says that too. I think my dad thinks I do nothing. He always like, in jest would be like, oh, are you calling the plumbers? Are you doing I'm like, Dad, I actually do a lot. Like, I think he thinks I do absolutely nothing, that Moses does everything for me, but I do a lot. I do organizings. I call. I make the dentist
but also like, you know, it's the, I don't know, like the soul of the family lies with her. Because it's like, when we do photo shoots for the family, for holidays, when you go on holiday trips, when you do things, like you're the one that plans that, and traditions and holidays and everything that has a meaning. So you do all that.
Birthdays. And I think me and Elvis are going to have a joint. I mean, it's going to be Elvis's birthday, but because my birthday also got canceled the week of May 5th through the 10th. My dad's birthday is on Mother's Day, and it's also on my Euphoria day. And it's also a day that I'm gone. I'm like, damn, that week really just got away from us. So Cinco de Mayo I'm missing. Netflix. Ocho de Cinco, which is my birthday. And then Nueve de Cinco, which was Indio. And then
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th! I'm missing that day too? I'll be here for May 1st. I'll be here for May Day. We'll bring May baskets for each other. I'll be here for that. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I'm missing all. Mother's Day, my dad's birthday. Damn. Well, I do. Thank you for that. Yeah, anyways. But I'm technically missing Elvis's birthday because I'll be in England, but I'm going to plan a birthday for her. Does anyone care out there? Oh my God, we have so much time to go. Why did I think we were ending? God, we talked too much. This is the problem with doing a podcast in the morning is like talked out.
Yeah, we still got much more to go. Well, I mean, maybe this will get you talking. Zayn Malik, potentially bisexual.
I love that. Lesbian Awareness Week. What did he say?
Okay, well, he has a new song out called Take Turns, and in the song, he kind of describes sexual relations with both men and women. And he did an interview with ZAYN, which I did not know Zayn and ZAYN go like really far back, but they did like, I guess anytime Zayn releases something, he's going to ZAYN, and they did like a weird, like it almost looked like a couple's photo shoot the way, because they were like all dressed up on a hotel balcony in black and white.
Well, are they both bisexual kings, I think, right?
Oh yeah, T.
Yeah.
But anyway,
love that.
Zayn has never confirmed his sexuality even after the song. ZAYN brings up the song Taking Turns with Zayn. It's kind of giving another Benson Boone moment, like, who are you talking about?
I love that.
Because you know how ZAYN gets. He gets very, like, into the artistry of it all. And meanwhile, some things are just, like, the song is about being horny, you know? So,
is that what it's about to you?
Zach brought it up. He's like, it's a very sexy song. And Zayn laughs like, yeah, what do you think it's about? And, of course, Zach saying, is it about like a toxic relationship? Like, and Zayn starts laughing. He's like, no, it's not about that. He goes, oh, that's what I took away from it. And it's like, okay. So Zayn literally teed you up to ask him about sucking.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what?
Is that what it's about? Have you listened to it?
I looked at the lyrics, and the lyrics it talks about doing stuff to men and doing stuff to women.
Oh, so and literally bi.
Yeah.
You're bi.
So that was, and Zayn was literally giggling, like so ready to spill the bisexual tea.
And Zach was just like, moving on.
But yeah, like I think Alex Cooper at least would have given, say what you want about the girl. I think she would have asked about something.
No big deal.
You think?
On Call Her Daddy, she asked Gwyneth Paltrow who's better in bed, Brad or whoever
That's
else.
true.
Like, I
But
think she would ask.
Hates a follow-up question, though.
That's true. But I think she would. I think the gay would have had big, bold letters on the card.
Right.
Ask him about
Time and place.
You know what I mean? Like, every One
bring him on
Direction
here.
fan, like, had the fans. Girls, especially. For some reason, girls love, like, a bisexual boy.
Oh,
but
yeah. I do.
everyone thought, like, people thought maybe Harry bisexual, maybe Louis bisexual.
Probably.
Zayn.
Probably all of them.
At this point, I kind of think Harry is performatively queer, like, where he kind of, like, plays into it a little bit, but isn't really.
Birthday dinner.
Really?
But I think now I'm looking at Zayn like, oh, you were the one who was really about it. And Harry's about it just to be giggly and fun.
Oh, I feel like Harry... I feel like he's about it.
I thought so, but he never put his money where his mouth was, literally.
Literally,
So,
yeah.
So now I think it's all up to Zayn to really carry the bisexual flag. From
And
One Direction,
who's worried about it? Someone in the group was worried about it. I saw somewhere. Lewis, someone that, like, maybe he's, like, worried he's going to out him, too.
Oh, well, maybe you're thinking of Louis and Zayn got into a fight when they were filming a Netflix documentary.
Okay, maybe that was it.
Yeah, so this story kind of came out and people thought it was maybe trying to deflect from the other big headline, which was the story about why their documentary got canceled for Netflix. It was a 3-part project that was supposed to follow the pair as they reconnect post One Direction on a road trip around America. But The Sun reported that the show was scrapped after allegedly Zayn and Louis got into a fight where Zayn allegedly punched Louis in the face.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. And no reporter knows exactly what the fight was about, but The Sun is claiming that Zayn made a remark about Louis' mother who died in 2016 after battling leukemia. And then they got really heated. Louis got really upset. And Zayn ended up punching him in the face, allegedly. And
What do you mean, allegedly? There was no one that saw it?
Well, there's no proof of the actual physical altercation, but...
Well, not everyone's Dakota. They don't have that phone out ready to go.
Yeah,
You know what I
see.
mean? But still, maybe it happened.
And it did get scrapped. Like, I remember when they announced it, and then nothing came up after that. Like, it was just the headline. They were announcing a project. Nothing came up after that. Louis and his sisters unfollowed Zayn on Instagram. Zayn still follows Louis. And the director also made a comment about the documentary, about the project getting scrapped once this headline came out. She posted it to her Instagram story, sharing the Sun's cover, and said, "There goes the last year of work. Sad face." So the director kind of confirms that the Sun's reporting is kind of accurate.
You think they could just still put something out? Like, put together what they had, like footage.
I guess it didn't get very far into filming because 6 months ago is when the altercation happened, and they announced the project like a little bit before that. Like, it was just last year. So I don't think they got much done, at least for the full project. And Netflix was just like, let's just
Cut it.
Yeah.
Is Zayn doing press right now?
Zayn is. He just released an album.
Wow, we should talk to Trisha.
Oh yeah, let's
I think
do
that's a mutual
Zayn.
one we can agree upon.
Yeah.
I don't know much about him, but I would like to know more about him if he's bi.
That's all I want to know right
Yeah,
now.
I need to know. That's so interesting to me. I need to know. More people need to know. There's a bi erasure happening right now, and I think people need to
Yeah.
know, am I bi? How do I know I'm bi?
Uh-huh.
I think we need him on.
Yeti.
If
And
you went on Zach saying not to, I know they're friends, but we're like the same caliber, right?
I would think so.
We're
Like-
both theater tours. Me and Zach saying, like, I think, come on,
Yeah, why not?
let's reach out. I know. I saw Jack Black was on the Bad Friends podcast. So I reached out to Trish. I'm like, can we get Jack Black on? Like, how do all these people got all these great guests?
It's always like a friend of a friend situation, though, you know?
Yeah, I guess they did have Zac Efron on their podcast.
Yeah. Oh,
I know. Like, damn, they get good ones. We need more friends.
that's a problem for us.
And Zach saying was my friend. I could have asked. We ruined it.
Damn, true. That's true.
So sorry, Zach saying. My apologies. Whatever.
And our Harry Daniels is kind of our only hope, but he's afraid to ask anyone for anything.
Yeah,
so-
he's like, I'm scared to ask guests. I'm like,
Yeah, he's
okay.
like, my best friends are KATSEYE, but I can't ask them. I'm like, okay. Your best friend, Emma Roberts, who loves you, can't even, like...
Yeah, you're actually cool with these people. I know. It's so hard. I like Zayn, I think. I think he might be my favorite from One Direction. Minus the punching thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. Damn.
If that happened, but
Yeah, allegedly. Who would my favorite be? I think Harry kind of lost me post this kiss all the time, disco occasionally.
That's the name of his album?
I think that's the name of the album.
Horrible name.
I was heated for the Harry comeback, but it kind of came and went really quick. I'm so sorry. I know people still ride for the album. It did kind of lose me. I apologize. So now, maybe Niall.
Oh, from The Voice? I like him.
Yeah,
I love
from
him
The
on there.
Voice. Yeah.
He's so good.
He just released a new album too. And he did a little like pop-up event at a coffee shop, and he was really sweet. He was like, doing the barista thing, because his song's about like, getting coffee with somebody.
Oh, okay.
And then he had a fan event too, and I think it was on TikTok, it went viral because he invited, specific fans. And one of the fans, she put her business hat on and she was networking, honey. She was not in the line to go chat with Niall. She went to his team and had her resume, and she was like, this is why I think you should hire. Like, she pitched herself, and I was like, work. And there was a TikTok of Niall like looking over his shoulder, seeing her like talk to his team, and he giggled. He thought it was fierce.
Okay, what did we know? Maybe it was like the Deborah Vance of it all, where she goes to Ava and she's like not a fan, she's a hater, she just wanted her job.
I think she was upfront about being a Niall stan, but wanting a job at the record label. It kind of gives me Maddie in Euphoria going up to that agent at at brunch or whatever, and being like, my name is Maddie. You need to hire me. Picks up her phone, like, hello, whatever that lady's name, desk speaking. Like, it kind of is giving that.
Yeah,
Maddie
for sure.
Tease. It's giving Maddie tease.
Yeah, you gotta shoot your shot. Mm-hmm. Why not?
I respect the people that do. It could never be me because I'm too afraid. But
I don't know. Yeah, same. I don't think I could ever. Yeah, like just make Kier hire me. I don't know. Maybe you have to put yourself out there. You could. I feel like you could do that.
I like doing it on the one-off, like saying something here and hoping someone hears it one day, versus like actually going to the person who can, be the path forward and be like, hi,
Well, you miss
all the
100 of the shots you take. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Who said that?
Probably those girls trying to get to Coachella by saying they don't have a ticket or whatever.
Oh, who was that?
Every person on Coachella was like, oh, I got canceled. Oh, I don't have a ticket. Oh, I don't. Like, they all ended up going. So I guess they got the last laugh there.
How's Brand Flakes doing?
I think everyone has moved on, at least from what I've seen. I feel like now people are hating on James Charles, I would assume. This is not pop culture related, but it is girl boss related. There was an Uber Eats driver that went viral because when she would post the little proof of delivery photos, she included her feet in them, and she would get higher tips. And I was like, that's fierce.
Crazy. Is that real?
Yeah, I think she had the proof. Like, I mean, she had the receipts of her dogs in the photo.
Wow. And so people just gave her more because she did the feet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even notice. I don't even think I know.
I never look at the photo.
They always take a photo?
They do.
I don't think they ever take a photo of ours. Do they?
Yeah, usually there's a photo.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of times we'll take it from them, but if they place it, they'll take a photo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gaga, what are we? An hour 48. I'm so sorry. Almost made it. I know because Shane Dawson always does speaking of millennial cringe, he always does the little like photo. He'll post it to his Instagram story when the Uber or Postmate like photographs his delivery, and he always does his like quirky little like, he's standing with his toes pointed in, and he's like with his I'm like, oh,
you were
God.
giving Shane.
It's like he always, and then he posts it to his story. I'm like, we don't need to see it. You know what I mean? Like, we know you're eating. Yeah, I'm like, we get it.
Is he still eating?
He's still eating the same old things. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
I guess he's skinny legend now, so he probably wants to know how skinny he is next to the bag. I probably would do that too if I lost a bunch of weight. I'd probably look how tiny I am next to this.
Anytime you get the notification running in the door.
And then just point my legs in.
The photo before they put it on the ground.
I've never had anyone take my photo. That's so weird.
So Darian yesterday, he was like, don't check the photo on Postmates. And I was like, why? Then I went to go look. It was, he like full on pose. He's like,
oh.
I was like, why did you like smile and everything? He's like, well, I didn't want it to look like a mugshot.
That's
like, okay.
so funny. I would, because I'm like, I don't want them to put that picture. It's kind of like invasive that they take a picture of you. Like, where is that photo going to end up?
True, and he's in his jammies and everything, and he's like smiling with his
So
bag.
you don't leave it. Shane too. I'm surprised he grabs it. I'd be like, leave that.
I always do that too. I'm like, just leave it at the doorstep. But yesterday they called that they couldn't get in the building, so Darian ran to go to the front door, but he already came in. He was able to get in, so then they met in the hallway, and then he had awkward. It was really awkward. Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw that big apartment that Palazzo. Oh my God, that was like, to find a Postmate in there was so hard. It was like impossible. Like, I'm gonna meet you, but then we'd like miss each other, and then there'd be no reception, and people would be locked out of the staircases. It's a lot to find. Give them good tips, you guys, because it's not an easy job.
Yeah, especially if they're showing their feet and you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's pretty smart, I guess.
It is smart.
Yeah.
She said that she would get an extra like $20 to $50 tips on some of her orders.
Damn.
And she said it would be like the tips that comes in after the drop off. You know, you can add a
So she
little,
knew from the picture.
Yeah, it was a direct correlation.
Good for those guys or whoever's doing that.
I got an email from someone asking. It was like they wrote it very serious. I haven't responded yet, but maybe I will, because they were like, "Hi Oscar, I am inquiring to know how much you would charge for a photo of your feet," and it was like so specific, and gave me Instagram handle and everything. It's like, this is real. Like, here's my Instagram. Blah blah blah. I just really want to see your soles. And I was like, I didn't reply yet, but I'm like, what would the rate be? I don't know.
What are you thinking? 50?
I don't know. I don't think I have great like I have bad hands from lifting. Like, I'm very callous hands and also very callous feet. So maybe I would like invest a little bit.
Maybe that's what they want to
clean
see.
it up. True.
Don't get him too excited here. You're describing your feet to him. He's like, ooh, I like that. How do you have callous feet? Are you barefoot a lot?
I think just from a lot of cardio. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, because I'm actually never barefoot. I hate being barefoot.
Oh, that's right. I love it.
I hate it. It's my least favorite thing in the world.
You get pedicures?
No, never.
So you have really callous feet. Because they'll get them off at the...
I'll do it myself,
nail
like,
salon.
but not like the intensive thing, which I probably should.
Yeah, just like once a year at least.
Yeah, I don't know if the rate goes up or down with that though. So I guess
email them back and
true.
find out.
Yeah, inquire.
See, like, how's this going?
Because we might be going that direct. Like, furniture's expensive. Let's say that. So
it is.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
No, our house is like still not furnished. We're still waiting on Beetlejuice cabinets because like even like years ago we like couldn't afford it, and then we could afford it, and then it still like takes it's so expensive. Everything. The construction's been going on for 500 years out there.
It really has been.
Oh my God. Since like Thanksgiving. And I'm like, okay, it's so expensive. I'm like, oh.
That kills me.
Feels like it's moving today. It feels like there's more people out there, so it feels like it's moving. But also, I just have no idea what we're doing. I'm literally like, Tana's like, your house always ends in construction. That's so bougie. And I was like, I don't know if that's bougie. I don't know what's happening out there. Something.
Everything.
And I was like, I'm doing everything today. I'm just like, I'm getting some chicken and waffles.
That's too funny.
Did you eat? You ate the smoked salmon? Is that what you ate?
Banana, some smoked salmon. Because I was rushing. I didn't have time. So
You didn't eat anything?
I ate those.
Well, that's nothing. Like
nothing.
a warm meal?
Not yet. There's no time.
You can make time. He always says that, but you make time to eat.
It's hard sometimes. Like, sometimes I feel like I don't, like, I'll snack or do things in a rush and then not have time to, like, really eat an actual meal
always make
until, like, dinner time.
They always need to make time for that. People are so silly when they say, I forgot to eat. Or I didn't have time to eat. Well, you make 10 minutes to eat.
But
I did. Then I got a
preparing
banana
it,
and some smoked salmon. That's what the 10 minutes will give you.
Okay.
I feel like I can't escape this episode without an Alex v. Alex update.
Oh. Are people still seated for this?
I don't know. I'm standing up and walking away only because Alex Earl, you let me down, girl. Like, you had to do one shot to like be messy, to be a little interesting, to shake the table a little bit, and you didn't take it. And like,
especially because she's been starting this whole thing. Like, she's been really the one to be like liking comments, being shady. Yeah. It's like, well, now take it home. She's like, okay, on it.
Where on what? Everyone else is doing the talking for you, and you can't. You're letting everyone else down. Everyone on Team Earl is also let down. And then the narrative switches of like, she's just above the drama, you guys. Like, she doesn't need to stoop to Alex Cooper's level. She's so above it. No, she's not, because she was reposting.
Yeah.
And if she could slam dunk, I think she would, but I don't think she has a slam dunk.
I also heard the theory saving it for the reality show.
Yes, I see that too.
Yeah, because she filmed horizontal, so everyone's like, oh, they probably use that for like the B-roll of the.
Yeah,
but are people going to care once it comes out?
I personally, I don't, like, it's not interesting enough to last like a year, you know what I mean, until this comes out, because again, I don't think there's any like bi sister level like tea in there, you know what I mean?
Someone did say this is bi sister for straight people.
And straight and white, I guess, because it's also like unseasoned. It's very unseasoned. There's no flavor here. Like it's
Yeah.
all about like money and maybe a little bit of politics. Like that's the most boring kind of beef to me. Money and
Yeah.
politics is what everyone else is beefing over. So
Yeah.
it's nothing new to the table.
That is actually very true.
Right?
Yeah.
Because what everyone has come to the deduction of is that there was a bad business deal. They are very different on the political spectrum. And that in their early collaborations, specifically this Drunk Get Ready With Me, Alex Earle didn't like the way she came across, and like Alex Cooper was a little bit too raunchy for her, which again goes back to like the different morals or whatever. So, okay, like
Yeah, that's the
it's not
tea.
that interesting to me. It's not.
Well, I guess I had heard too. Should all be better? Just doing a whole hour dissertation interviewing 17 people about this. He's got the time. I always wonder what he does. Like, how does he survive? Like, how do you interview 17 people?
And yeah,
I guess that's his job. Did he
yeah.
get sponsored in that? I don't know. I think we like Be Better. I don't know. I know he was canceled. I think we like him. I think he's good.
Oh,
He's
I have
always
no
nice to
idea.
me.
Yeah, I have no idea what the
But his
update is.
research is like FBI. I think I commented. I was like, how do you know all this? Because like, how are you getting all this? Like, how do you know all this information of people that you don't know?
Yeah.
People are just giving you this over the phone willy nilly.
I guess so. He says he spoke to 17 people who had source information about the dynamic between Alex Cooper and Alex Earle.
Well, it sounds like what I had heard. Alex Cooper's deal with Spotify, the $60 million deal, was about to be up. So she was about to level up to the, what was it, $125 million from, who's it?
Was it serious?
Maybe Serious.
Yeah.
But like, in order to get that deal, she needed more on the Unwell Network than just call her daddy. And then when she got Alex Earle, she gave her $1.2 million a year, and then got her $125 million, which I don't think she gets all the $125 million. That's what I heard. I don't know. I think bottom line is true. It's just like Alex Earle was too big for it. Like anyone else would be probably thrilled. Probably Grace O'Malley like 1.2 million. She'd be like, yeah, I love it. But Alex Earle was kind of already as big or getting up on the rise or whatever. Alex Cooper saw it. She's like, I'm going to profit off this. Mm-hmm. It's just like business, but yeah, it's all as you say, unseasoned. You know what I mean? It's all like giving chicken cutlet raw, and it's just
these
like
are problems that, guess what, every normie in America has to deal with. Like getting screwed over in the business and the corporate world, getting knocked off the corporate ladder, someone using your ideas and making money off of them and screwing you over. Girl, join the rest of us, mama. I know over there in Mar-a-Lago, maybe you don't have to deal with that, but guess what? Over
Mar-a-Lago?
here in the suburbs, we're dealing with the same issues. I'm making, back to Meghan Trainor. Actually, maybe this is where she gets canceled. When I had an interview for Meghan Trainor do her social media, I had to make a whole deck for Meghan Trainor. I had like a whole like idea, creative strategy.
I didn't know this.
Yes, I had it all themed. I had like aesthetic. I'm like, okay, the vibe is gonna be pink. This was pre-era colors too.
Wow.
I was really ahead of the curve. I'm like, this is the vibe I see for her. I think more of like a pink color story. I like made a fake Instagram feed of what it would look like.
God.
Never got a call back, but guess what? Her Instagram started being pink, and I'm like, damn, that's business for you. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
That's just how it works. So Alex Earle, guess what? You're still rich, and the rest of us, we're not as lucky. You know, like I was still living in that apartment in North Hollywood, not making any money. So
then they took that deck.
Yeah, they took the deck and ran.
So interesting. Gosh. Yeah, because right when we closed, right when we like finished filming last week, it was like the brown chicken fry came in it. And then Alex Cooper was responding. And I think Be Better said this or someone else too. It's like, what a weird, like seriously no shade to brown chicken fry at all, obviously. Like we beef with her, whatever. But it's like, that's a weird person for Alex Cooper's like level to beef with, because she's so like influential and gets all the biggest people. Like she's interviewing Kamala Harris. It's like, why did she care what like Brianna Chicken Fry inserted herself with? Because it was just kind of like, I don't know, it just seems not on the same level at all.
I know. It's
weird.
all like kind of weird to me. I think it's because with Alex Cooper, it was more about the brand. Like her brand started taking like reputational hits as far as being like a little bit predatory when it comes to getting bookings or whatever. I think at the end of the day, whether it's Alex Cooper, her husband, whatever, like, yeah, she's a little bit vicious when it comes to business, or like very much like about the bottom line, but that's just what people are like. That's just the real world, honey. Like that's what everyone else has to deal with. So like, why am I gonna get the tiniest violin to play for you because you only made like 1.2 million instead of like what you wanted, like 20? Because okay, like that, I think again that's why she can't come and make the Storytime TikTok of like how she was wrong by Alex Cooper, because no one's gonna care.
Zero empathy. She wasn't. Sophia with an F was on Alexa Nyers. Do you remember her?
Yeah.
She was like on her podcast, and she's like, Sophia, I was like, and why did I get canceled? What, for like wanting more money? For like not wanting to work for Barstool? And it's just like not fair. She's like, us girls just get canceled, and it's just like not fair. She's like you, I'm sure you didn't deserve to be canceled. And Lex and I was like, well, I robbed Orlando Bloom's house. And I was like, I think she had no idea who she was. And it was so funny. And I'm like, sometimes people deserve. But then all the comments were literally like, Sophia didn't have to get canceled. She just like
fell off.
Yeah, she just like quit. Like she just quit the thing. No one was canceling her for like not wanting to like continue. And then there's Dave, Tea by the Sea, has merch now for it. And then Brianna's pissed at him because she's like, I told him that in confidence. And Dave just wanted to know the tea. And he said, I don't even know who they're talking about. Amanda West. I don't know who any of these people are. But I told him that in confidence. And he said it out loud. Yeah, it's kind of, to me, I'm kind of like over it. Be Better had me like intrigued for a minute. I was kind of like, well, let's see everyone you talk to. Because then
Ashton
Earl.
with an I. Girls.
No.
That's how I know this family's a little, like, every name they're swapping out a vowel with an I. I'm like, this isn't like Wheel of Fortune, you guys. Like, come on. It's Alex with an E. It's Ashton with an O. Like, let's be serious.
Funny.
Let's get serious challenge. I don't know. I don't really trust the patriarch of the Earl family. He's a little.
Well, yeah, I think that's what it all comes down to. He's a little questionable too. Yeah, so I think
morally,
yeah, well, are you seated for the reality show?
No, absolutely not. I mean, I'm sure people are very into Alex Earl, and that's okay. I'm not going to yuck anyone's yum, but I'm like, this was your one chance. She did a little pap walk after people were still seated. My favorite trend, actually, this was my TikTok, was everyone putting themselves in different situations. Like this one girl put herself with that old man filter, so her face looked all old and wrinkly. It was like, Alex Earl, I'm an old man. This is my dying wish. Tell us about Alex Cooper. And this other girl put like headphones in her nose, like she was on oxygen, and she had like the little like heartbeat behind her, like she's on a hospital bed. She's like, Alex Earl, I'm on my deathbed. I'm very ill. Please tell me what Alex Cooper did. Like, girl, we were all begging. We're all so seated. We're all so seated, and you like threw it away.
Pole dancing video. She's like, I'm just gonna do a little pole dance.
Okay, well, I do need to know about this though, because she posted a video on a pole. And then she wrote, sorry, been filming this week or whatever. But Alex Cooper's pinned TikTok is, just saw a girl say idolizing Trump is like thinking the stripper actually likes you. And it's from October 2025. But it's her pinned TikTok. So I need to know, when was it pinned? Was it pinned after Alex Earl was on the
Obviously. Because why would it? I mean, that's so random. Why else would it be pinned?
That is... I'm sorry, Alex Cooper's taking it from me. Yeah. I feel like it's the unpopular side, but she's kind of taking it from me.
I agree. I feel like at this point, like all these girls are rich. No one feels sorry for anybody in this situation, and it's just like, who's the more entertaining? Who's gonna give us the messy? Who's gonna give us the tea? It's why I got back on the date porno train. I'm like, well, he's giving us tea. You know what I mean? I want the tea, and I love that Alex Cooper is giving it because she like doesn't need to, but she is.
And it's like, again, if you're gonna be about it, be about it. Like, if you're gonna be shady and repost and subtweet or whatever, step up to the plate when you're called. You know what I mean?
Nick Viall called Alex Cooper a hypocrite because he's like, isn't she doing the exact same thing that she's accusing Alex Earl of doing? He's like, why don't you just say it then?
Because she doesn't know. That's what she's asking. She's like, what?
You don't think Alex Cooper knows the reason?
I don't think she knows the exact reason. I think maybe it's like the business thing or whatever. But if Alex Earl is going on about like how she's a vulture, she's like the TMZ, she's preying on all these women. Like, what exactly is your issue with her? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
she seems like a lot of beef.
Yeah. So, and it's been a year of the vague posting. I'm like, girl, what exactly is your problem? Because honestly, I don't even know. I thought we were good. Like, I thought, yes, you know, the business deal, I let you out with it, whatever. You're doing great. You're the Carl's Jr., whatever.
Right.
But you're vague posting to hell and back, and I haven't been saying shit. I've been telling all the press that we're cool, but you're vague posting that I'm like the devil, that I'm TMZ, that I'm preying on women. So what is it?
They need a book. She's waiting for the book to come out, Alex Earl.
Or the reality show, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Taylor Frankie Paul, I think, was saying she's writing a book now. She said she was waiting in the comments. She like did her comeback yesterday, and then someone's like, oh, you should write a book. And she goes, oh, I got offered before, and I never felt like it was time. And then she goes, now it's time. So she might be waiting for the book.
That's fair. I feel like at least TFP has like a real story to tell, because I do think like she also is a victim in this too. Alex Earl, I'm not quite, again, until new information comes out, maybe Alex Earl is going to drop a bombshell and really gag me.
No, never.
And I'll be like, wow, Alex Cooper is, you know, the bi-sister of it all, you know? But until then, I'm like... But
I think one thing bi-sister taught us after we did the deep dive in our Patreon is like, everyone just looks like a clown at the end of it. Everyone's
That's
like,
true.
everyone just stopped. Like, at first you're like, okay, Team Tati, then wow, Team Charles. And everyone, by like 2022, we're like, what are we doing with changes? That's when he had the freak out, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, you all look silly. And Jeffrey weirdly had the best exit where he was like so in the middle of all the drama and then just decides to be like, guys, no more drama. I'm not talking about this
I'm
anymore.
not doing this anymore.
Is that his title?
Yeah.
I love it. I love when you're like, I love it. Like, truly, I love that when someone's so messy and they're like, actually, I'm above this now. And I'm like, period. I think it's just so funny because it's just like, just such a way out of it. As you should.
Even if Alex Earl at least did that and was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do. You know what? Like, if at least she did something, but instead it's like on it, and then it's like, sorry, I've been so busy filming all week, and here I am dancing on a stripper pole like for cardio. Like, why? Clearly you have the time. Clearly you have the time. I know you have the time. Like, let's be serious. Challenge. I fear Alex Earl is a little unserious to me. And sorry, Ashton, I'm sure you're sweet. I don't mean to come for you for the I in your name, but it is a little ridiculous. I digress. I can't.
Yeah, she's like, your sources are wrong. She's like, be betters. And I was just like,
okay, then what's the truth?
Yeah.
Like,
Let's hear
okay,
from you,
why don't you
girl.
and your sister go make the TikTok and let us know what the truth is? But until then, I guess this is the information I have to go with. And right now, it's not looking that good for you.
Nothing.
It's giving us nothing. Like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of uninterested. That should be instead of unwell, uninterested. Sophia with an F, now's your chance to make your own network. You, James Charles. Whoever else comes along.
No, interested network. Kind of fierce.
That's a good name.
Fierce. Yeah, I could get down to that.
I would definitely put James on that.
Yeah, the Earls. I'm so sorry. They're for somebody. I don't know. They're for somebody.
Yeah,
I'm
people
sure.
like them. They're like pretty. Well, I don't know the sister. I don't know what she does. Well, I mean, I don't even know what she looks like. I'm sure she's pretty, but
yeah, I'm sure she's pretty. Alex Earl, like on Dancing with the Stars, she seems sweet. I was like, okay, she seems like a nice girl. I already knew in the background. I already knew the Trump connections. I already knew the Zionist Trump allegations. Not even allegations. Beliefs. And like the Gymshark lawsuit. Like I already knew that, but it seemed like everyone was moving past it. So I was like, okay, question mark. Maybe she changed. But
yeah.
I think her views. I think she just got quiet, which is like the smart thing to do, I guess.
Right.
But I think that's why she comes out about that. It all just gets brought back up.
Yeah.
I already see the switch up too, where like after Be Better's video, a lot of people who were like pro Alex Earl at first when they were covering it were like, I forgot about this stuff. I think I'm switching back to Alex Cooper, which is like tea. She's like
the back and forth.
It's just a mess. It's like the best way to win, I guess, is just Alex Earl, just say it. Just say like, I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna get down and dirty. Like I'm gonna bow out. At least do that. But instead,
love that,
she's like, yeah, she's just giving nothing instead.
She's like, I'm just filming my reality show.
So boring. It's so boring to me.
Nick Val calling anyone a hypocrite though, I was like, can we not?
Why don't you just worry about not being on the no-fly list? You know what I mean? Like, stop terrorizing random people on planes. Like, let's focus on that. Yeah, like, come on.
Oh my god. Ah, damn.
People are getting me worked up for no reason. Actually, yeah, for good reason. They're just like,
I know.
I was rooting for you. Give us something. Alex Cooper. Yes, I will go to the next Unwell award ceremony.
I love it. Yeah, I have to be Team Alex. I'm on the very biased side of this. I don't know Alex
I'm the most
Earl.
unbiased because I don't really care for either of them that much, really. Like, I'm not, like, really seated for either of them. But from where I'm seeing both sides, I'm like, one of us is serving a little bit of zest, and the other one is, like, giving just, like, dry.
Did you know Alex Cooper's husband was married to... She was a mermaid.
Yes, the girl from H2O / The Vampire Diaries. Everyone keeps bringing that up on the Team Alex Earl camp.
Wait, why?
Because everyone's like, Alex Earl's best friends with Claire Holt, and who was Claire Holt's ex-boyfriend or ex-husband? Alex Cooper's
Are they best friends? I mean, that's kind of tea.
Yeah, they're like BFFs or whatever. But I'm like, okay, then give us something. Like, okay, that connection in and of itself isn't enough to like.
That's so random.
Famous pretty white girls being friends. I feel like.
Well, this guy also, Matt, also dated the Olsen twins, or one of the Olsen twins. Mary Kate or Ashley out of high school. I mean, I think he's young too, but I don't know.
It's like for rich, like well-connected, you know, Hollywood people, it kind of makes sense to me. I mean, look at like Haley and Justin, and then look at, you know, everyone's dated Justin dated Courtney, he dated Kylie, he dated Kendall.
He dated Courtney?
Hooked up with Courtney, hooked up with Kylie, hooked up with Kendall. Like, everyone's kind of been passed around in this town.
I know. Chloe did say she, like, when she was younger, she would have been bothered if, like, someone she dated slept with one of her sisters, but she wouldn't be bothered anymore by
It's
it.
like, yeah.
Like, it's a small town.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that small.
So it doesn't really gag me that much.
Probably find someone that didn't sleep with.
I don't, even in gay world, gay, just like regular, gay regular folk, LA, you know, they've all slept with each other, you know.
That's
Everyone has
true.
openly, everyone's sleeping around. So
Yeah.
especially in Hollywood, I'm like, yeah, that totally makes
We
sense.
need that podcast. Who slept with who in WeHo?
Ooh, our collaboration with Chronically Online Girl. We have like all the photos, all the photos on the wall.
Oh, Chronically Online Girl. That's why that podcast, it was like, I'm like, isn't someone named Chronically Online?
Oh, yeah.
They should
Well, I
collab
guess
then.
Nicole doesn't have a podcast.
A
but- oh, wait,
triangle.
she does have a podcast, but it's not called Chronically Online Girl.
Why not? What's it called? Why wouldn't you do the cross branding?
That's true.
Because it's such a good name. What was her podcast called?
She still has it. Talk Nasty to Me.
Oh, that's interesting. It's just should okay.
She sues Harry Daniels.
Yeah, I feel like she should have it be a cross promotion of the two. But anyways, it's a good name. Both of them are good names. Well, that's it.
I think so. It was a slow news week.
It was a slow news week. There wasn't much happening. How about over there, Water Boy? I was gonna call you Water Boy, and that sounded weird. My Water
Just
Man.
water is fine.
Just water. I like Twitter. Unfortunately, no one sees my tweets, so I feel like I don't do it enough.
I see it. The little
Just
Debbie.
you. You're the little Debbie.
Debbies see it.
You're the Ava. You're the Ava of that situation.
Yeah, you have the little fishes.
That is true, because she even says to her, she goes, yeah, I've neglected the little Debbies when you came along. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. We could live together one day in Vegas.
Oh, especially because you
Cute.
would have like
Oh.
such a big place
Yeah.
in Vegas too.
We'll all like live there in a
Yeah.
compound.
That'd be fierce.
Be fun.
I'd be so down for that. My pitch, I forgot to follow up with you. My pitch about me and the Flopcast girls being you and Tana's opener in Vegas.
Oh.
A little show. I
What?
imagine us with a little show and like a cane.
Okay, well, I guess I have to see proof of concept. I need to say, I don't know if we have an opener, but I mean,
Yeah.
it probably could work.
I think,
Okay.
Oscar and the Flopcast girls. I like
it.
Yeah, I think the three of us
I'm
would
sure
really
that-
slay the opener.
That seems about right for that show. It's going to be chaos
A little
there.
like tip of the hat, a little like
Okay.
tap. I think
I
that'd
like
be
it.
fierce. Yeah.
It's up to me, done and done. Talk to the creative director, which is Tana. we gotta figure it out. We're figuring it out. All right. I want to talk more, but
Well, we have Patreon.
Okay.
I'm saving my real tea. I got a follow up to Alex Earl, but like I really want to be messy about it on the Patreon where I can be unshackled.
I love that.
Yeah.
Unhinged.
Burdened.
Unburdened. Thank you guys for being here. We've talked a lot today, but the talking doesn't stop here. Go to patreon.com/JustTrishToday and see what else we have to talk about. Lots of good stuff. We'll see you guys there. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
See you next
Lesbians,
Tuesday.
this is your week, baby.
Yeah,
Come
shout out
on,
to the lesbians. I love you. You make the world go round, and they are my favorite people. I can name them all right now, but I won't. I have probably 2 handfuls of lesbians that I just love so much, and they're everything, and they know it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.